Okay, hello? Yeah, okay. Um, mm, hold on just a moment. Just. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, like, another thing you gotta know is that I have two laptops, right? And the laptop that I'm on, that I usually use for, like, streaming and things like that. Give me a second. I got a message, make a message in my community notes. Um, that like my first laptop, this laptop that I'm using to stream right now, is at the point where I have to keep it on the charger, or else the second that it's off, it automatically just turns off. I have to keep the charger on it. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I just can't catch a break, I guess. Um, Give me a sec to just make a message in the community note. Feel free to share the link to this stream around, just so that people can just start coming back and stuff like that. Um, sorry, the stream got disconnected. This link should work. I just can't. I just can't get. I just can't catch a break. Damn your scuff sounds. I guess. Yeah, like I was trying to pull up the desk that I have for it, just so I can be a bit closer to the mic so you guys can hear me better. But the freaking charger just slipped out. It slipped out. Hey, Gaming Truge, how you doing? So I'm sorry about that. Um, Damn you, utterly Noah. Yeah, he took out the charger for my laptop. Really? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So we can just go a little further. I guess we can just start the utterly Noah stuff because we don't have to do the preamble shit anymore. I should be capturing that, right? Alright, on my way to work, but wanted to pop in and send my hellos. Hey, man. Alright, appreciate it. Okay, so we could just do this from the start, I guess. I don't know.
Hello. In the past couple of years, we've seen people saying slop more and more. It's used to describe easy to consume content with its only purpose being sustenance or entertainment. Whilst it's easy to attack for its lack of creativity, it does at least serve a purpose. But where it becomes more egregious is if it's not presented with honesty. If you're going to espouse lots of incorrect details or preach morals that you don't really stand by, what value does your content even have?
Okay, the video is running much smoother on stream. Right, I almost forgot the one thing. I have to stay in the window that the video is playing in order for, like, shit to run. If I stay off of the window, like I'm viewing it through OBS, then it just lags out. So there's also that.
What makes you different from any other random person who can fake it till they make it? The points you make in your videos and how you present them says something about you. Unless, of course, they were never your points. OTTERLY Noah is a left-leaning video essayist with around 50,000 subscribers. His most popular videos are all about autism representation in popular films and TV. You can tell this because his description says #autism. But
#autism.
As of recently, he's made several videos going after political grifters in media criticism, or as he calls them, griffly bears.
Fucking griffly bears, man. Fucking send me.
Noah's widely disliked targets and his coverage of them have gathered him a core audience of support.
Do griffly bears like honey? Do they steal picnic baskets from left-wingers?
Supporters. But what separated video and persona began to shine through with a myriad of online drama. It ended up questioning whether Noah's content was even his own and not just copied from others.
I will say that it's so pathetic, and I know I said this the last stream too. You have to plagiarize people responding to other videos. You plagiarize response videos? Like, I can understand if it's like a video essayist type beat. But, like, response videos. Bro, those are some of the easiest types of content you could possibly make as a fucking YouTuber, dog. I'm sorry. If you gotta plagiarize to make fucking response videos, you're a bitch, okay? You're an untalented fucking moron. What does grifter even mean anymore, bro? Like, I understand the idea of somebody who is grifting, right? It's somebody who is doing things, who's like using a cause or whatever. Basically, they're like a poser, sort of, where they're saying things either that they don't believe in or that they know that there's a lot of like motion in order to get more clout and more attention. That's what a grifter is. The problem is that people are applying it far too much to the culture war shit. And like I say all the time, I hate the culture war. The culture war just takes and it takes and it takes, and people just keep fucking doing it anyway. So people obviously use this as a way to say that, like, oh, grifter means specifically right-wing YouTubers that try to rip you off or whatever the fuck, which is factually fucking untrue. Yeah, a grifter is basically someone who gets by with dishonesty and trickery. Exactly, yeah. You got it right, Pete. Like, the problem is that people do not know how to differentiate people simply being fucking, like, stupid and dumb and saying things that they don't fucking agree with, and someone who is actually being malicious. They look at somebody having like a bad take on a fucking Marvel movie, and then they can't even conceive of the idea that somebody could have a different take about it from them. That's what it comes down to. Oh, you think Rey is a Mary Sue? You have to be lying. Not to be confused with convention artists. Yeah, convention artists are actually pretty awesome. Con artists, not so much. First super chat of the stream. Silver-haired freak. Thank you so much, buddy. Grifter is just another word that the culture war developed into person I don't like. Exactly, yeah. That's exactly what happened. Which is just unfortunate because this shit means, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's a hard-ass line. There's, like, somebody named, what's his name? The guy who watched, like, Conduit. This guy had the hardest line in any video I've ever heard. We are making new languages faster than we can learn them. We are making new languages faster than we can learn them. And that's a hard ass fucking bar because it's so goddamn true. We keep making up terms that describe very specific things, and yet we just overuse it to the point where it stops having its original meaning and people don't understand each other. People don't want to just define their fucking terms no more. Because everybody has a bias. Like, one thing you gotta learn from this whole situation is that everything is a grift. Everything can be a grift. It doesn't mean if you're left, right, black, white, Autobot, Decepticon, it don't fucking matter. Okay? It is what it is. People are willing to use whatever means that they can to get one over on you or their audiences. These people want to fucking manipulate you, lie to you. Because they don't care about having actual fucking principles. All they care about is getting some kind of fucking attention. And attention means more than money. Attention is like the new fucking currency nowadays.
In these last few months, he's proven himself to be manipulative and dishonest. The public window he gives his audience is far from showing the full scale of his actions, and it begs the obvious question: if he were to look at himself, would he use the label he throws onto others?
Well, obviously not, because, like, oh, I'm trying to save media criticism from a guy from Scotland who drinks a lot. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh, you got for £2. Give me the 1-2 dog. Both Simp and Incel got run into the ground so fast. Yep, 110%. I mean, I don't know if Simp got ran into the ground. I think people mainly use it in a way that makes sense. Incel absolutely got fucking... Bro, they Shrek'd that thing. They ran a train on that bitch.
OTTERLY Noah is a media reviewer by trade, so it was unlikely
I'm something of a media reviewer myself.
for him to ever come across my radar, had it not been for the way he started his major controversy. In early January 2026, the streamer Tectone had his court battle come to a close. Now, summarizing his whole situation isn't for this video, but basically, his ex-girlfriend accused him of abuse. The court agreed, and Tectone had a whole load of restrictions upon him as part of a restraining order. With this huge news coming in, a lot of people wanted to know Tectone's history of controversies and how this all came to be. Noah, seeing an opening, posted a tweet glazing himself on Twitter. The link below was his video, "Anti-woke religious gamers are unintentionally hilarious, hunting grizzly bears," but the tweet caught the eye of Shamu.
Yeah, and like, you know, obviously Shamu made a video talking about Tectone prior to this point, and Noah fucking ripped him off. That's about it. Actually, let me look at chat. WLD, Capybara, how are you doing, dog? I hate all bad actors while promoting bad actors is my favorite one. Yeah, 100%. No, you're not, Kaiser. You just milked Ruby. Yeah, let's just ignore the fucking Spice and Wolf video I made just the other day. The worst kind of people are ones that tell you how to think and believe. 110%. Like, instead of just showing you the evidence and giving you enough, like, room to actually challenge yourself, they just tell you what you should believe. And without any evidence either.
A smaller drama creator who had been one of the breakthrough people covering Tectone. And when you put Noah's video side by side with Shamu's uploaded a few months prior, you start to see some very similar passages. Both videos follow the same sort of timeline in the story and talk about the same kind of points. Now, this can be chalked down to just similar coverage. After all, when two people cover the same story, they're poised to overlap with each other somewhere.
No, but this is the smoke screen, right? This is the smoke screen that Noah tries to do. I think this is like the main reason why he probably covered, like, he rips off fucking response videos most of the time. I think this is the first time, or at least one of the first times, that he's ripping off, like, a creator's work on an analysis of something. Right? Wholesale, whole cloth, not talking about, like, a reaction to another YouTuber, right? It's because, oh, when we're reviewing the same person or responding to the same video, that just makes it easier to make it seem like, oh, well, we just have similar points because we're talking about the same topic. That's about it. Like, I don't know, dog. Actually, here's a great example. Me and Callisto made videos about the exact same topic. Hold on, let me put you on game real quick. Hold on. I know this is a bit of divergence from the actual video, but give me just a second, right? Kaiser, Shonen, Lily. Actually, hold on. Callisto, Lily, Orchard. So, apparently, I've watched Callisto's videos before. I've seen Callisto's video talking about Lily Orchard and the Mary Sue, right? Callisto, Mary Sue? And I even left a comment on it, which is so fucking funny. Yeah, here it is. Mary Sue's are not fun. A response to Lily and Michaela. Damn, only 16k views? I had no idea I surpassed this, but okay, sure. But yeah, me and Pete, as y'all know, reviewed the exact same video. We talked about the exact same video, but notice that my video like doubles the length of his. Mine is 41 minutes, his is 24. And even though we are talking about the same person in the same video, y'all can attest to this. Nobody talks shit about Lily like I did. We might have had like the same fundamental points, but like our delivery of the points, the way we order certain things, the fact that there were parts of the video that we just straight up skipped, like all of that shit, all of that is my own words and my own inflections and my own like examples that I bring to the table. Like, I'm pretty sure that like maybe Callisto did bring up Kirito. It's been a while since I've seen his video. But let me tell you something, he didn't do it the way I did. He didn't go in on it the way that I did. Right? You are the biggest hater of lilies. Yeah, 110%. Like, if I see someone going, like, I'm calling out the right-wing grift, and then defends fucking Hassan of all people, I'm gonna flip. Oh, that's a whole other fucking thing. Don't even get me started on that fucking asshole. But yeah. Like, this video is very different from this video, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, I don't give a fuck, man. This whole excuse of, like, oh, well, we're talking about the same person, so, you know, of course similar points would be made. Fuck you. You're lazy. You're lazy. That's what it is.
But in some parts, Noah's video is just him talking over Shamu's video. In some cases, he directly takes edits from the video with no credit whatsoever. Nicandros, another smaller drama creator, chimed in and made an entire compilation showing examples of Noah's copying. This shows pretty clearly that whilst this isn't plagiarism in the traditional definition of copying words, it does show that Noah used the edits, made the same kind of points, and followed the same timeline. This isn't just...
Now, of course, you know, like, a lot of this is basically reviewing what we already knew. Right? Here's Noah basically jerking himself off for making his video. Shamu tried to reach out to him to be reasonable about it, but he fucking swatted his ass away. Like, let's review some of these tweets right here. So, on the left, right? Highest viewed, and you clearly regurgitated significant portions of my video without credit and directly ripped footage I edited. I asked him for credit in the description of the video, then he left me a comment like he did me a favor. You didn't, you just plagiarized my work. Which is absolutely what fucking happened. Oh, Noah, taking the work of others. Do your own work. Get a fucking job, bitch. So skipping that.
Moo quickly points out that this credit was added just now whilst they were speaking. Noah then backtracks and says that he never specifically said that he didn't add it now. However, the way it's worded seems to signify otherwise. If he explains
that he tried to do the technicality bullshit. Oh yeah, I did give you credit. I didn't say when. Fuck you, dog. Just fuck you.
the situation to someone else, this vague framing could obscure his actions and confuse people into thinking it's way less worse than it actually is. After this, Noah then started to go on the offensive against both Nicandros and Shamu. He also tried to argue that this wasn't actually plagiarism at all by definition, and that Nicandros and Shamu were just whiny, petty losers, jealous.
Yeah, hold on a second. I think we reviewed some of these on stream. On the
at all by definition, and then
let's check out this one. Someone said Shamu wanted to be the next Gilded Pooh by doing some long-term thing and be like, "I told you so," wasn't he? Look at this fucking loser Luna right here. I mean, they're clearly a Helliverse fan, so that's already a red flag. I'm joking on that part. But yeah, like, bro, it's like you didn't even watch or read what the fuck Shamu had to say about all this shit, dude. Like, what the hell is this? Lamau, exactly. He waited until the video had over 100k views, and Nick too. Why does that fucking matter? If anything, yeah, that's a pretty good reason to be mad. You ripped off my fucking work and managed to get more views than I did? Like, that's wild, bro. That's fucking wild. I don't know, man. I feel like that's just ridiculous. But yeah, let me see. Originally it was, but he ended up changing it by adding a red X from 0303 Titan's mask in the color of the jacket. The difference being is that at least Gilded Pooh was ahead of this Lio long ago. Lio shit long ago. These videos diving into religion and history are plagiarizing our tiny commentary channels. Wah. Like, bro, again, this guy is supposed to be on the side of being understanding and standing up for marginalized communities. And yet, when somebody is at least somewhat pissed, whether or not it is justified, they're just pissed that they might have been ripped off, his first reaction was to treat this guy like a fucking whiner. Thank you, Ugox, for £5. How is it that I can still speak my opinion and use my words better in comment sections or repeating info from someone else's video? Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, it's not that hard to respond to other people's videos or to make the same points as somebody else's video without ripping them off. Like, real shit, dude. Like, and this is keeping in mind that Callisto's video, his Lily Orchard video, was a huge inspiration to mine and Pete's video. We watched his video first, and we're all like, "Yep, this is a good point. This is a good point. This is a good point." But we didn't rip him off. Dude, it's like destiny, dog. It's like freaking, I don't know. This is like fated to happen. I thought I didn't know who Callisto is, but apparently I did. I don't know. Life just works funny sometimes, I guess.
Nicandros and Shamu were just whiny, petty losers, jealous of the great Noah's success. A good reminder that this started because Noah posted to Twitter, stroking his ego by saying that he's got the biggest video about this whole situation. This attitude just seems very strange. It's especially opposed to how he said he respected both of them quite a bit as commentary creators back in the DMs. And again, as for the claim that this isn't plagiarism, it may not fit the standard definition of copying someone's work verbatim word for word, but when you depend on the same edits, use the same talking points, follow a similar story, it gets a lot more suspect. This is pretty different from just using screenshots. You're cutting as much—
No, yeah, you're literally using the same freaking footage as the other guy's video. You're using the exact same footage. Even if you want to argue that, like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm saying not, I technically didn't say the exact same thing as this other guy's video." Like, you're using the same footage, bitch. What the fuck are you doing? You're using the same edits that somebody else edited. Jake the Surgeon for $5, man. Thank you. Thank you for always donating to these things. I really appreciate it, dog. Hope you're not breaking the bank too much. Oily Mooselead? I stand up for all those marginalized, so long as they pay the content tax. Oh my god, man. That is ridiculous. It is so freaking ridiculous, man. And yeah, big reminder that, like, yeah, we're keeping going from, like, the other stream that, like, just cut off. Be sure to share it around whenever you can. And any likes and whatever is always appreciated. You don't have to donate, but I always appreciate it when you do.
Much credit out to them as possible, and then using that for your video. This isn't background footage, it's something that a casual viewer would assume was your work gathering these clips together.
Exactly.
In his stream chat, Noah would later gloat about how he was gonna roast Shamu and Nicandros, immediately labeling—
oh yeah, bro, he was hyping himself up, man. He was so hyping himself up until the Dickers stream. So, to remind you guys, Dickers is like a very smaller, like a much smaller commentary drama YouTuber, and he hosted a live stream with Nicandros, Noah, Shamu, and a bunch of other people talking about this exact same controversy. And Noah just came in thinking that, you know, he's the biggest otter on the block, when actually he's a fucking rat. Actually, that's an insult to rats. I'm sorry. He's a cockroach. Actually, I don't know. Cockroaches have more spine than him. So, like, literally, with the tiniest of pushback, he just admitted to plagiarizing shit. It's so fucking stupid.
them as seething conservatives. This is despite the fact conservatism never had anything to do with this discussion. What exactly is the chud coding?
No, but listen, it is, because again, this is the biggest flaw in the whole culture war shit, specifically regarding media criticism. It makes you think that there is a war to fight. The best way to win the war is to not even set foot on the fucking battlefield. We're talking about Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, Disney movies, whatever fucking movies in general. Why do we gotta make it fucking political? We can talk about the political aspects of these movies because it's objectively true that more of that shit is being put into these films. But we can't just... why can't we just talk about the facts, right? Why can't we just stick with, was this done well or wasn't it? Again, and it makes it... this is why everything is a grift, because it makes it so much easier for this piece of shit, people like this guy, on either side of the spectrum, to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm just trying to save everyone. For you, the people. Fuck off.
Behavior here, holding someone to account for not giving credit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time plagiarism was significantly discussed online was a huge left-leaning creator raking these people over the coals for 2 hours straight.
Bro, I swear to God, if H-Bomber guy got caught plagiarizing somebody's video, he would not have a channel no more. He couldn't post again.
Come on, man. Do you just want to label them as conservatives because it'd be easier to write them off? Also, there's this tweet which I just want to highlight.
But Kaiser, everything is political. You know what? This dick is political too. How about that?
I checked it, and by definition, Noah isn't plagiarism. Sure ain't. Nick and Shamu can whine all they want, but my videos they're complaining about are fair use, and don't plagiarize them. If they want to copyright strike me for these videos though, feel free. We'll be very telling and very petty, which they already are.
A few moments later, we cut to the stream, where he immediately just walks back everything. Literally
a video on the J.K. Rowling autism coded thing that you just did. They used clips from your video.
These nuts are political, yeah, dog.
Even though you don't own the clips of J.K. Rowling or whatever clips you use there, They just cut your video up, put it in theirs, and then narrated over it, right? They took your editing. The hours of work that you did, they're now just stealing, putting in their own video, and portraying it as theirs, right? If you just came across that naturally, you'd probably be a bit annoyed. Could you maybe tell it, or would you be annoyed? And if so, why would you be annoyed, I guess?
No, this is literally them just trying to walk Noah through the freaking hypothetical. Because Noah is still trying to pull the fucking Mr. Magoo act, like, oh my, well, golly, geez, guys, I had no idea that stealing other people's content was wrong. Like, oh my gosh, guy, I can't believe it. Like, fuck off, man. They literally had to do this, and I understand why they did it. I think most of them understood that all of this shit was on purpose. I think they only did this because it's very clear that he did it on purpose, so they wanted to trip him up in a lie. That's my game theory, okay? Like, these people are actually smart. The people down here, smart, and then Noah, Arlie Noah, dumb. God, dude. Like, this man is literally like fucking Lex Luthor with Down syndrome. And I can say that...
That would be pretty upsetting, because the reason I did that video is because nobody has talked about that before, you know, like the autism J.K. Rowling
I understand.
thing.
Why would that...
Also, I highly fucking doubt that. With as fucking maligned as J.K. Rowling is, you mean to tell me that nobody else has talked about how she poorly represented fucking autism? Hold up. I don't believe that shit, man. Hold on. I wanted to do this during the Team Jack stream. But I don't fucking believe this shit. Okay, so here's Noah's video. Literally... Bro! This brother was clearly lying, okay? Look at this. Gender criticals in autism 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Are you fucking serious? Bro, I am constantly terrified when making my videos that I literally say, if somebody else made the exact same video before and talked about the exact same topic, I'm not gonna cover it. I'm literally terrified of just saying the same shit over and over because I want my channel to be different from other people. And then here's this motherfucker right here having the fucking nerve, which is why I always research. If I think of a topic, I literally research who has talked about it before. And if nobody did, or there's something that I can add, then I make a video. Barely anybody made a video comparing the first episode of Spice and Wolf between the original and the remake, so I made that. This motherfucker just doesn't care. Jake the Surgeon for $5. Thank you, buddy. Noah took his rock for smashing shells from another otter, I bet. Yeah, dude. Dude, you think he made that damn, no. Listen, he wrote his name on it when it got finished. And then the next morning, he just passed it off as his own work. That's what happened.
Why would that upset you?
Because well, you know, it's an idea that I came up with, you know, the autism J.K. Rowling stuff. Yeah, because I don't like. That's also why I guess that's also why I'm struggling to figure out why Shamu thinks like. Like, does he think coverage of Tectone is plagiarism, or...
Bro, they literally explained to this motherfucker several times that he ripped off the clips and his statements, bro. Like, this is what would have tipped me off immediately that this whole Mr. Magoo shit is a fucking act. Like, 110%. I would have clocked that shit immediately. These guys are better than me because I would have just popped off right then and there and just called him a bitch over and over.
I'm just...
Shamu's ready to hop in, by the way.
The thing is,
Oh,
Noah
yeah.
can't
Oh, this is all before Shamu dropped in too. Holy fuck.
seem to understand that it's not really about the idea. There is nothing new under the sun, and just because people cover the same idea doesn't inherently mean it's plagiarism.
No, he knows. He knows. He's just lying about it.
The difference is in the detail, how the opinions and timeline are presented. In this case, Noah has done none of his presentations. He is the cheap Chinese knockoff. The segment's purpose is
Hey, don't say that. That's racist. Okay, this is an otter China shot. Come on, dude. What the fuck?
isn't a new idea, it's clearly just repackaging it for a different audience. Even if you then did that, the sheer audacity to then brag about it like it's a lighthouse of information in the stormy waters of Tectone drama, saying your video's the highest views and everyone's jealous, that just adds to how stupid it is.
He said specifically here, Shamju, so I'm assuming that's Shamu.
I don't think I covered this on the Team Jack stream, but yeah, this freaking guy, man. Either he's that stupid, or he purposefully did it. This is the thing, man. Or did he plagiarize somebody else's intelligence and pass it off as his? Noah's the Temu version, exactly, yo. Now I'm imagining Noah as those Chinese copycats from that one Gumball episode. Oh, fuck, I remember that shit. Gumball was the funniest shit, dude. They should have peddled that instead of Teen Titans Go. Honest to God. There's more people with videos saying Fairy Tail is good, which is true, lies, than your recent video. Exactly. Like, honest to God, man.
Wants us to dox and harass you. And frankly, that sounds like more fun than listening to your stream. So, like, and then, you know, I go
Why
in.
would you believe what he said?
Because I thought this guy was actually working with Shamu.
Are you
After he's called him
Why would you think
Shamju.
that?
Now,
Bro.
you may be sitting there thinking, so what? One video, is that all it takes for this guy to be labeled as a
Bro, it's not just one video. It's never just one video, dude.
plagiarist? And don't worry, because you're in luck. A couple of videos released by Ryle Kittenhouse showed far more examples
Yep, the two Bro. The two planes hitting the tower. That's what these videos are to Noah's career. Yeah, and like, these videos just show several examples of Noah just ripping people off. We already went through this in the Team Jack stream. It's just all of these are so fucking blatantly obvious. Like, objectively blatantly obvious. It is important to note, though, that the first Ryle Kittenhouse video, I believe, was made before Dicker's stream, and then the second one occurred after his stream. So, for the timeline or whatever, you know, that's what happened.
Him feeling the trauma of being fired by Disney for his old tweets.
Some of these are cold hard facts. Other parts are just the same clips to respond to and very similar points. Following the stream, Noah put up a community post apologizing for his plagiarism of Shamu, Vincent Poverel, and Nerul. This was pretty straightforward and plain, which is a decent rule of thumb for apologies like this. He also made a video apologizing and committing to rectifying his issues through plagiarism detection software, which I don't really know because I don't think those software even detect YouTube videos. You just
Bro, again, like, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Like, he's trying to, everybody was trying to make it seem like that all of this is an accident. Bro, you didn't just rip off the person's statements. You took their fucking footage, you dumb bitch. You fucking liar, you piece of shit. You took the footage from other people's videos and then overlaid it with your own freaking commentary. The plagiarism detector isn't gonna check that shit. You kidding me?
don't have to copy their points, especially in a rebuttal. Just use your brain to respond. Noah
Yeah, you're responding to other people's videos.
also doesn't note the false accusations he made of doxing. Now, you might be feeling a little lost and out of whack right now, and that's because usually when looking at a content creator, I don't really get stuck into the drama immediately. I'll give some background as to who this creator is and what they do, but with Noah, apart from the autism representation videos, I can't really portray that accurately, because in a lot of the examples of recent content, it's been shown that it's not entirely his. It's hard to summarize Noah's personality and what he makes when I don't even know if it's the points he came up with.
Who is the real OTTERLY Noah?
It's not like he has a baseline story and relies more on his personality as a way to accentuate it and give his unique flavor. That is just not there in the way that Noah approaches these videos. So by the way he works, there's nothing that inherently separates him from anyone else. Would relying on other people's points to slide by for easy views without credit maybe sound like, grifting? You decide.
Gee, I fucking wonder. Like, here's the thing. I've only watched, I want to say 5 videos from the Critical Drinker, at most. Probably 5. Regardless of what you might think, and maybe this is just, preemptive, because I only seen so few videos. But regardless of what you think of the guy clearly believes in what the fuck he's saying. Whether right or wrong, you know what I mean? And he's willing to, more importantly, Drinker was willing to say things that go against what his audience might think of, might usually think. Like, when he made his video talking shit about The Boys Season 4 without actually watching The Boys Season 4, I believe even his own community admitted that, yeah, that was fucking stupid. Why did you do that? You know what I mean? But he did it anyway. It was an obviously stupid move, but he did it anyway. I think that tells us a lot about his perception of his content.
Most of Noah's fellow creators and his audience were happy to forgive him, despite how this had called into question the entire nature of a lot of Noah's videos. At the very least, it shows that he doesn't really have what it takes when he has to speak for himself. Again, you're bound to...
Yeah, the minute that he has to try to stand up for himself during the stream, he got fucking curb stomped. Hey, Kaiser, has the stream been going well this time? Better. It's been going much better, yeah.
Allied in points when responding to a video, but the point of responding to a video is that it's a response. It is your personal feelings on someone else's take. Noah doesn't seem to be able to do that, at least in these examples, without lightly or heavily lifting someone else's takes. And so maybe it wasn't surprising when Noah was personally criticized and thrown into his own drama, his crumbling was instant.
Crumbling! Crumbling!
Noah is no stranger to online conflict. Obviously, his videos accusing and calling out other people for being grifters would clash with those being accused. And a month before his Tectone video, OTTERLY Noah released, Critical Drinker's review of Predator Badlands is hot garbage, hunting grizzly bears. Critical Drinker, for those who don't know, is a pretty popular media reviewer on YouTube who's generalized into the whole anti-woke crowd. Now, I'm not going to dive into the gritty details of media reviewing, honestly speaking, not my area of expertise. However, I do know that this video...
Boo, join us, okay? Just get rid of all this drama shit. Become a fucking media reviewer, okay? Review a Star Wars movie, Toastify.
Video gathered the attention of EFAP, a media review podcast with an assortment of personalities, some of whom were friends with Critical Drinker. They criticized Noah's video on their podcast, starting a period of animosity between the two. However, Noah's response to seeing EFAP cover his video was to immediately puff out his chest.
Exactly.
Lamau, they know I'm a threat.
They know... These guys know I'm a threat. Bro, you responded to a video and they thought it was interesting to talk about. You think you're the first person who responded to fucking Critical Drinker that they responded to? Bro, haven't they made like 10 freaking videos defending Critical Drinker and shit like that? Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, they don't have much else going for them except trying to defend Drinker and hope that will earn them some of his viewers, I imagine. Otherwise, they're pretty much done for.
EFAP collectively has more views than you piece of shit. Are you fucking serious?
Are they just a podcast of grifters? Essentially.
Actually, this is another thing to talk about with this whole culture war shit. There's also this whole guilt by association bullshit. Where it's like, okay, so because EFAP are friends with Critical Drinker, that means that they all have the same, like, fundamental beliefs and philosophy that he does. So it's easy to just, like, slant them all as grifters, when that's objectively not true. Number one, most of these people are in different countries from Drinker, so their politics are probably very dependent on where they live. But even aside from that, like, they've disagreed with Drinker before. They've done that several times. And on top of that, like, just because they defend Drinker doesn't mean that they are, like, the same politically. You know what I mean? Pete, if they respond, they're a threat. If they don't respond, they're scared. I generally think those kinds of posts are pure code. Yeah, it's complete deflection. Like, Ant was all like, oh, well, they respond to OTTERLY Noah, and yet they haven't responded to me? Me? Like, bro, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. You know what I mean, dog? It's so fucking dumb. Drinker, Ugox for 10 pounds. Drinker lost me with attempting to spin the live-action One Piece as anti-feminist by leaving out the obviously feminist message from an episode, but I can't argue that the man is still creative. Yeah. Like, he might say things that are untrue because he has a bias, right? He has his own fundamental beliefs that he is biased towards, but I wouldn't accuse the man of fucking lying to people.
Yeah. EFAP's coverage plus the plagiarism controversy had attracted some unwanted attention to Noah. He got into fights with a fairly small channel named KinoFlex, who you're gonna see pop up more frequently. And more importantly, on April 12th of this year, a small YouTuber named Callisto released a hypercritical 2-hour video pouring over Noah's content. Again, it goes over a lot of his different takes on TV, films, and games, but it also includes a section dedicated to Noah's plagiarism. Noah even made a response to the video himself via stream. Yet only a day or so after its original upload, Callisto's video disappeared from his channel. A few days later it came back up, but with a new thumbnail. White background, black text spelling out temporary thumbnail. What happened? Well, Callisto's original video...
Yeah, it got taken down, because... Yeah, it got taken down because, Noah got big mad, and so he lied to his artist who made his profile picture, Deus, saying that the video was racist and he was using it for racist purposes. And so he just got her to do it for him and do dirty work for him. And he didn't think that people were actually gonna, like, pay fucking attention. But here's the thing about commentary bros. They never forget. Okay? Most of the time anyway, they never forget. Alfonso, how you doing, dog? Also, I decided to create a goal. I will factor in the previous super chats to this goal. But if we get 15 super chats during the stream, I'm gonna make a Magic the Gathering video. Honestly, I've been so obsessed with Magic lately. So I want to start, like, actually making content off of it. So if that's the shit that y'all want to see, we'll factor that in. Alright, Drinker's videos on Falling Down and Unforgiven are pretty good. He's still wrong on Primitive War, though. Okay, see? You can be a fan of Critical Drinker and also, what's the word? Oh, wait a second. I got fucking edit the goal because, I gotta edit the goal because it's 30 minutes. Hold on, I gotta take that out. 3 hours. Let's set it for 3 hours. Alright, we'll start the goal here. Alright, we created the goal. And it's the same goal again. Just 15 super chats. I'll factor the previous ones in. But yeah, dude. Krygon, I asked because I'm an old MTG fan that fell off well before all this crossover stuff. Okay, I see. I've been playing the game for like the past 5 years mostly, kind of off again, on again. I came back in with the Final Fantasy set and I've been loving it. But I agree that there's just way too many universes beyond shit. It just makes it way less special in my opinion.
had been hit with a copyright strike. Originally, the source of this strike was puzzling.
Periodic Pete for $5. Thank you, man. Magic stream for the win. Insert moist critical scream sound effect. Nice. Thank you, buddy.
It turns out an artist for OTTERLY Noah named Deus Marionette had been the one to issue it, and the strike was specifically for using the art that Deus had made of Noah's character.
Now, I believe that there is a portion of this that, I don't think we covered on stream.
Looking forward to the next stream to finally put all this drama behind us. The morning after, KinoFlex revealed the strike was now in the process of being lifted. When Dickers publicly pressed on how convenient this had all been, KinoFlex sent him a clip to prove the artist was acting on her own. In this clip, Noah, his co-host Simon, and the artist Deus are in a call. This 30-second clip shows the artist being pretty protective of her own work.
Well, look, I don't post on YouTube. I have nothing to do with that community, so to know that people are using my work to promote their stuff is kind of shocking to me, because I post no videos. I don't know who any of these people are, so for me, it's a no-go. So for you to tell me that someone using my work, that I have no idea who they are, never seen these videos, never consented to their opinions, it's like I'm promoting their work.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, I get what you're saying.
Keep in mind, this chick was under the impression that Callisto was racist. Keep in mind, this chick was under the impression that Callisto was racist in his video. So, this guy had been just taking her for a ride this entire fucking time. I'm skipping ahead because I want to get to certain parts that, like, either I didn't cover on stream or that I didn't know about up until this point.
A heads up, but apparently an anti-woke channel is using...
We covered this DM before. Yeah, this is him literally saying, I will walk you through the steps for setting up a copyright takedown. Like, literally, dude. Like, KinoFlex was taken for a ride. Like, everybody was taken for a ride here. Like, how did he not expect this shit to come up?
Dad and Noah. It sounds like Callisto is preparing to email you. I just ignore him when it's sent. Not worth the energy. Whilst he's literally working against KinoFlex and Callisto, he's telling them that he just doesn't want drama and asks if they can tweet out defending him on his behalf. And you know what? They agree. In this sense, he's also shifting the blame away and onto the artist who did it. Feeling the online tide shifting, Noah directed Deus to remove the strike. The next day, people like Wargaming Dad and Noah's co-host Simon were out in spades defending Noah from the suspicion put forward by various drama channels.
Yep, they were under the impression that Deus did all this shit on their own. But, you know, plot twist of the century, because this story is chock full of them. A betrayal is afoot.
Their logic was that this was Noah's artist, and there was no proof Noah was guilty. Whilst this was going on, Wargaming Dad was messaging Noah, and the more he inquired into the situation, the more defensive Noah became. It's been resolved. An artist friend of mine copyright struck Callisto apparently out of no-
Yeah, I don't think we gone over this DM. I didn't have this DM. So yeah, let's cover this.
Nowhere, since she felt him using her art without permission was him using her to promote his ideas, or whatever. Callisto reached out to her, and I did too. Seems she pulled the claim, thankfully. Okay, good. Yeah, me and Simon VC'd her too to confirm. Cool. Simon says he didn't commission the art used. No, it was free, so that threw another wrench into it. I didn't pay for it, so she had full ownership over it. Do you know when the video first got taken down? That I don't really know, to be honest. I'd have to check with Callisto specifically to figure out the timeline. I reached out to him too. Diorio doesn't show the date. When did Callisto reach out to you? Let me look again. Kino was the one who reached out originally on the 17th, it looks like. Cool. When did you first talk to your artist with Kino and Simon? That was yesterday, the 18th, right after my autism stream. I know what he's referring to, but this just sounds funny. Okay, can I see the bottom message? I'm going on Dicker's stream today, and I want the timeline straight. Yeah, good plan. Can I use the screenshot and can I get the whole bottom message? Sure, let me get the full thing. I will say here, this girl is wrong. Even though it's her art, people using that art in a thumbnail to make a video about you does not go against copyright. And Noah responds saying, I agree. I think she does not understand fair use.
Yeah, I think we went over this portion in our stream, but we didn't go through that whole conversation. That's fucked up!
Motherfucker, who do you think told her about fair use and how to issue the copyright
He's
strike?
like, motherfucker, who? I'm sorry, who the hell are you? Yo, this shit is fucking wild, dog. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I feel safe enough saying every time I see Modern Magic, I see that I was an old casual player and lore fan. Wizards has kind of left me / us in the dust. Yeah, I'm mainly just saving for a reality fracture at this point. Like, I get singles from the newer sets. I went so all in on Magic, which was kind of not the best financial decision, but it is what it is. But I do like the variety that it gives mechanically. I just don't like the whole, like, influx of Universes Beyond shit. Like, we just have so many within 1 year. It's so bad. Yeah, top 10 anime betrayals, guys. Holy shit. Betrayal! Betrayal! Betrayed me!
It was you all along. This is so pathetic pretending like he wasn't even there when he was. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it cannot be understated how many times this guy just—
It's okay, Kaiser, my wallet feels your pain too.
blatantly lies. Mr. She doesn't understand fair use was telling Deus this after she put the strike on. Thanks, Deus. You honestly could have made it an instant strike based on how much they use the—
He's not the brightest, isn't he? Bro exposed himself like a Phoenix Wright villain. I played the original trilogy. This dude is nowhere near as smart as any of them. Oh my god. The regular Phoenix Wright criminal would actually rip this guy off.
your material. You were definitely nicer about it than I would have been, but glad it's being dealt with. King hell. I agree. I think she does not understand fair use. Most don't. I don't like the conclusion, but if all parties are happy, then it's settled. Just know Dickers is gonna drop this clip on me. Yeah, that's why I sent it to you in advance. What is your relationship going forward? If it was me, I would change profile pictures so she doesn't do this again. Thanks. I am planning on that, yeah. I figured just doing the investigation thing. Talk about the worst time to do it during the quartering drama. 100%. Seems most reasonable people know what actually happened though. True. After Wargaming Dad goes on Dickers' stream, the questions he's asked on there prompt him to start looking further into the situation. And when he starts to get into contact with the artists and—
Yup, they see Dickers and the other YouTubers, and Beckett's here too. They used the greatest kryptonite that Utterly Noah and his ilk could possibly have. Basic common sense. The minute that they just dropped that shit, Wargaming Dad was all like, hold the fuck on, let's look into this. And he starts asking questions. And this is the part that I don't think we covered on stream at all.
get her side of the story, Noah goes into complete panic mode.
Yep.
So Wargaming Dad at 3:17 PM says, one final question, did you decide to talk to her before or after the Diorio tweet? An hour later he says, is it possible to talk to Deus? Noah replies 2 minutes later, I'm streaming right now, hang on. 8 minutes later, Wargaming Dad says, no problem, I got her.
Oh no, dog! He fucking got her, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. The surprise witness. And that's when he starts thinking. That's when it starts crumbling.
And then after an hour, Noah gets wind of it and he says, leave Deus alone please. This is not helping anything. She just called me. Tell others to leave her alone as well. She is saying you asked her to copyright strike it. Is that true?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No reply? You need to let me into this call, bud. Oh.
You need to let me into this call, bro. Yo, I would just be banging the fucking door, man. Oh my god. CBF in chat. How you doing, buddy? Inquiry. Noah's silver bullet. Fucking for real, man. Noah. No. Wait. Yeah. Oh, don't call her, okay? She's a liar who lies. All right, don't do that. It's like, no, I'm gonna do it. It's like, fuck.
Oh no, buddy. And whilst he's trying to wrangle Wargaming Dad from uncovering his lies, here's what he's saying to Deus, who, to be clear, is the same person he's throwing under the bus whilst talking to Wargaming Dad. Do not speak to Wargaming Dad yet.
Do not speak to Wargaming Dad yet. Bro! He's trying to be light Yagami right now. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, man.
I'm concerned about what's going on. He's asking me about the whole cholesterol thing. Just ignore him for now. He's another drama tuber. I will talk to you when I'm done streaming. Why is he in your Discord then? I think he got the link because it is public. I'll kick when I'm done. He's asking if you approached me. Do not say anything yet. I will call you.
No, if there's even a 1% chance that he's talking about me negatively, then we must take it as an absolute... Bro, he just goes into fucking panic mode, bro. Oh my god. Oh, this interaction is so fucking delicious, man. Oh my lord. Let me just tell y'all something, okay? Let me just tell y'all something. Kaiser, he is like Yagami towards the end of the final arc. Even the end of the final arc, Light was smarter than this. Like, you can rationalize what Light tried to do at the end of the show. You cannot rationalize this, bro. Also, Kaiser off top, but have you seen Anthony's response video to Remnant 777? I haven't looked into that drama at all, so I'm not watching that video yet. I will eventually, because I think if this proves to be an extension of the Noah stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna cover it. But otherwise, no.
This is the worst thing Noah's done yet in his career. This is the type of stuff that haunts you like a spectre long after it's happened, and deservedly so. Words cannot describe how manipulative this entire progression of events is. It's clearly a lie gone buck wild. But the amount of people who Noah simultaneously over is incredible.
But no, guys, the real villains are like, I don't know, a fucking Scottish dude who drinks and talks about fucking movies and how woke they are.
First of all, the artist, Deus Marionette. No,
like, again, even if, like, let's say that Critical Drinker is, like, the worst person ever. Like, he's actually a piece of shit. Hypothetically, okay? Hypothetically, alright? Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? It is not worth any of this. It really fucking isn't. Like, really, dog? Somebody calls you out on your bullshit. Bullshit that you fucking admitted your damn self. And the minute that happened, your first response, your very first response, was to manipulate someone you knew to copyright strike the video. And this is an intentional attack, by the way. He told her to get him because he's racist and he is using the art that she fucking made. See, now that makes you think, bro. This is a coordinated fucking attack, dog. It don't get more coordinated. It don't get... fuck. There's a car beeping outside. Oh my god. You don't get more coordinated than this. Oh my god.
Noah gets his artist involved, encourages and instructs them to strike down a video critical of him using her artwork. He is the very person who painted out this video and immediately suggested copyright as a solution. Then when the tide
Reminder that Team Jack and I were victims of stolen valor when covering Rev's dogshit prosy D hit piece? Yeah, 100%.
Noah throws his artist under the bus and says she doesn't understand fair use, and it was her idea, she's at fault. It is incredibly snaky to do something like this, and also really reckless. As I said before, and as Noah knows, the copyright system is a legal system. Imagine if Callisto had money and didn't want to diplomatically settle it. The copyright system is not something you can just mess around with. Certainly not.
And it's even worse because Callisto is significantly smaller than Noah. Noah has 40k subs. Callisto has 6. He has less subs than me. Like, how did he think the shit was gonna go?
Whilst using her artist as a human shield. Secondly, Noah did Kinoflex and Callisto dirty. Callisto got a temporary strike on his channel, and regardless of the retraction, it would have killed any momentum it had going on the algorithm.
Yup. Until EFAP covered it. And then number 3, he manipulated Simon and Wargaming Dad, which is true. So, we get to the part where Noah confesses, right? And then we get some statements from Kino and Future Nightmares.
Myriad of questions from Wargaming Dad finally made Noah crack. He pulled Deus and Kinoflex into a private call and confessed everything.
In that call, I thought it was going to be, oh no, she's going to yell at me or tell me to go on some rant or something. But what I ended up hearing was Noah confessing that he pressured Deus into taking down the video, and he lied to her and said that there was racism in it and that it would make her look bad. Deus said that she was really overwhelmed by the amount of people coming to her, calling her a bitch, calling her evil, essentially, because
which is obviously what was going to happen, because falsely striking somebody's video is fucking bad.
Don't understand why she was false copywriting Callisto's video. I was just sitting there horrified because, oh my god, I've essentially been on the wrong side of this controversy the entire time. It was Noah the entire time. So I felt terrible, and immediately I said, okay, I'm gonna bring Callisto into this so you can tell him yourself.
This eventually leads Kinoflex to drag Noah's ass onto Dickus' show for a confession, and well, you can hear how completely caught he is.
We just got off a call with Noah, Callisto, his artist Deus, and our mutual friend Jan. We were talking about this for a good amount of time, and we came to some disturbing revelations. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just
see. That call that Noah had with Kinoflex and the rest of them, I didn't know about that. So that was actually new shit to me.
let Noah speak for himself.
Noah, hello?
Hello? Yeah, so I originally made Deus aware of Callisto's video, and that's why she struck it down.
See that wording, bro. That fucking word. Oh my god.
People, why did she come to that conclusion?
Okay,
because she thought it was racist, and I thought it was racist.
Explain it to me, because I'm...
Now, even here, Noah doesn't have the courage to tell the whole truth. He says that he showed Deus the video and called it racist, which is why she struck it down. What he doesn't mention is that he specifically instructed her on how to go through the YouTube copyright system.
Well, what did you do besides thinking that it was racist?
Specifically, I thought it was racist because of a section in there about Sweet Baby Inc. and also a section in there about,
Bro, spoiler alert. I don't believe he thought the video was racist. Literally, in that section of Callisto's video, it had nothing to do with fucking racism. It had everything to do with him calling out the fact that Sweet Baby Inc.'s policy is all about trying to be super inclusive, right? And representing minority voices in games and in media in general. But they do it at the cost of other people who may or may not be in the white majority that might actually have some well thought out stories to tell, or might have understandable takes about the world around them. They actively exclude other people's voices when conducting what they do, because these people are con artists. They don't give advice to companies. They script doctor their shit. They actively try to change it to be more of their liking. Which is bad, which is wrong. It diminishes artistic expression. And that was in like what? Like 2 hours into the freaking video? It was around like maybe 2 hours or so into the video. Hold on, let me check. Like, this video is good, guys. Y'all should watch it if you haven't. I know it's long, but you can just put it in the background and you'll be fine.
Exhaustive search.
Hold on. I think it's in the section where he talks about history. Or like, maybe it's, because it's Sweet Baby Inc. So maybe they talk about... Yep, here we go.
And being sent death threats and other things that I'm not going to mention here. It was all a big mess, and a lot of people compared it to how Gamergate functioned in the mid...
Oh, well, here's Remnant 777's video about Anthony, I guess. Okay. I'll check both of those out eventually.
2010s, since that was another very notable harassment campaign led by alt-right people attacking diversity.
As always, harassment of individuals is not okay, but that should be placed in a separate category compared to people boycotting games worked on by Sweet Baby Inc.
A good amount of the anti-woke grifter channels got in on this, of course, choosing to spread their own agenda under the guise of quote-unquote criticism.
To spread their own agenda? Have we not seen the clips of Sweet Baby Inc.? All these channels were attempting to do is to call out a company which was pushing its own agenda.
Which was once a badge of honor for these various developers to say how woke they are. It is now...
They literally try to, like... He shows clips where they talk about this shit.
And can influence the story of games and franchises that people care about. Said group can be evaluated much like any other business. And when people discovered many of the personalities behind Sweet Baby Inc., many concluded that the individuals in question should not have any input on a game's narrative given their unhinged statements and the highly ideological and hyper-political nature of the company. Kim Belair, the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., has made public statements about how she utilizes threats from social justice mobs to solicit clients. I wonder why people would not want someone like this working on video games.
Exactly, yo! Like... Oh, if you don't make our story woke enough, we'll actually threaten your freaking business and spread lies about your game. Like, are you freaking serious, dog? I'm sorry, bro. Are black people under attack so badly that we need to literally strong arm people who make freaking video games to represent us more?
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher-ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want. Because they have to consider, like, I say that out as a joke, but it's actually very, very true because...
Statements made by...
Are you fucking serious? That is so bad, man. That is so bad.
By several other members and former members of Sweet Baby Inc. have also come to light. None of them are reasonable. In fact, nearly all of them are hyper-political, unhinged statements regarding various narratives and the gaming industry in general. In a video uploaded 2 years ago, Cameron Wild, an employee of Sweet Baby Inc., gave a presentation at the Game Devs of Color Expo. Her priority throughout this presentation was on inclusion and creating stories where quote-unquote whiteness does not have to live.
Which makes this really hard often. But recently I've started realizing that discomfort, or the place where whiteness doesn't have to live, is where some of the best stories are told. Because in my work, I meet a lot of Tarantinos. These are people who say, I want this to be gritty, dark, or edgy. And they have this obsession with edginess. Sort of a context-free version of art is supposed to make people uncomfortable. As an auteur, Quentin Tarantino feels like someone who grasps after edginess when they don't really have any human tragedy to explore the depths of.
Which is a fucking lie if you've even seen like a single one of Tarantino's movies.
They don't understand that growth comes from trauma, sure, but it also comes from joy.
Yes, and there's plenty of joy in this freaking movies. Like, what's it? Fuck. The one that, you know the one. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, there it is. There's some joy in Pulp Fiction. The story ends on a bittersweet happy ending. Like, are you fucking serious?
He holds a no pain, no gain kind of mentality that I think is unshakably rooted in white supremacist patriarchal values.
Already, from her initial approach, we see the direction and the lens through which she sees storytelling, primarily through intersectional identity rather than ensuring quality.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't have to cover this shit anymore. That's just me giving you a snippet of Calesto's video.
Django Unchained in Tarantino movies.
Wow, so after all this time, we finally have our reason on why Noah thought the video was racist. Now, the part that he's referring to is a section where this Sweet Baby Inc. person criticizes the film Django Unchained for not being focused enough on slavery and being black, and how it focuses more on Dr. Schultz than it does Django.
Even though the entirety of the movie is based on that, like, exact conflict the entire fucking time. Like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. Oh my god, bro.
He doesn't get his moment to go off. Here's what Calesto had to say.
Django Unchained is a great western. It's bold, written and paced well, has explosive action, phenomenal performances, a satisfying arc and ending. Every single objection that this individual has is explained in the narrative. Django starts off as a slave. The reason why someone like Schultz has the best lines and monologues is most likely due to his formal education. And before Django can do this, he has to learn how to read. Before he can make executive decisions on how to tackle a mission, he probably needs to learn how to be a bounty hunter. Thus, the entire ruse to get Django's wife back without being put in a compromised situation, which is why Django would defer to Schultz on how to conduct such an operation. Even as she constantly references how the film Blazing Saddles does genre correctly through the prism of identity, she then has to admit that it fails in its depiction of Native Americans.
But the fact...
Yeah. So congratulations, you played yourself. Like, these people, like, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with people saying that, like, hey, maybe media now can be a bit more culturally aware of certain facts of life relating to people of all different shapes and sizes, right? And then there are people who literally want things a certain way just to use it as an excuse, in my opinion, to oppress other people. Why the fuck are you spreading untruths about Django Unchained, despite the fact that nothing that you said in the movie actually happened? And you're a big company, right? You guys are companies that are designed to analyze media the way properly. So either you're lying, or more likely, you have a vested monetary interest in lying. Like, either you're stupid or you're lying on purpose. I'm back from the Amazing Digital Circus finale. Oh, it's out now? We can watch it right after this.
While Blazing Saddles is a triumph for me, it is an abject failure at portraying its indigenous characters. And it fails because Brooks made sure to interrogate his bias and privilege in relation to blackness, but he didn't offer the same respect or care to the only people who can, in my opinion, truly transform Westerns as a genre.
So this chick is trying to give this movie credit for being representative towards black people, but it fails at representing Native Americans, and lying about how Django didn't represent black people's struggles properly. Are you Did I stroke out? Did you stroke out? Someone has stroken out.
Now, I was watching this thinking, hey, where's the racism? And
where's the best part of the video? I'm joking.
I believe I may have found the comment Noah was referring to. Listen, guys, if you're sensitive, prepare yourself.
Yeah, fucking watch out, okay? Content warning. What's the word? Trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning.
If there are children in the room, block their ears right now, because this clip may be setting off a few race riots.
And Juneteenth. Today is Juneteenth, by the way. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
As we speak.
Another former employee of Sweet Baby Inc. came out and said that for her game Validate, it was important to not have any white people on the team, as white people would just microaggress on everybody at the company, and I guess that would just be one giant HR nightmare. Man, I wonder why someone would object to Sweet Baby Inc. To any reasonable person, this alone would disqualify such a group from having input on various narratives. Now, maybe OTTERLY Noah agrees. Maybe he does think that Django Unchained would be better off if the sensitivity readers at Sweet Baby Inc. were able to edit the script so they could center blackness or whatever buzzword bull they would come up with. Or maybe he just didn't do any research into the group, I don't know.
Just to remind you, this is the basis upon which—
Yeah, that's it. That's the entire section. That was the racism. Which again, I believe is a fucking cope. I think it's a massive lie. I think it's completely fucking untrue that he thought that this is racist. He is trying to say that it's racist because it makes it easier to manipulate his friend who didn't bother looking into it. I want to get on her ass a little bit here too because she should have fucking checked. I know it's a 2-hour video, but she should have just asked Noah, what part of the video was racist? Can you show me the racist part? Right? Like, oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, bro, freaking Jake the Surgeon for $50. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much. Gotta head out now. Have a great stream, brother. Can't wait for more content. Have a wonderful night, my friend. No, you too, dog. Thank you so fucking much. This means so much, dude. You have no fucking idea. Thank you. Alrighty, man. Holy shit.
which Noah decided that—
Yeah, subscribe to Jake the Surgeon, by the way. He's a good guy. He makes good videos. I think we collabed at a couple points. Go watch his stuff. Jake the Surgeon. Thank you so much, buddy.
Callisto was a raging racist deserving of copyright smiting. Yeah, I don't believe that.
My motivation was to not have her associated with a video that I personally deemed as racist.
But she's not associated with it. Nobody knows that she's drawn that profile picture. In fact, she doesn't even have a Twitter account.
One of my mods.
How would that be a valid copyright strike? Noah? It's a transformative thumbnail.
Well, I think
that's again, here's Dickers being quick on the fucking uptake. You can't get shit past him, bro. You cannot. Like, yo, even if you want to say that the whole thing about the racism is true, she got him on the freaking thumbnail. She took it down based on the thumbnail, G. And he's like, bro, what are you doing, man? What exactly is this?
She was like, I figured she would be more interested in seeing the art changed.
If she just
is the racism in the room right now?
wanted the art to change, shouldn't she have just sent an email or a DM? Exactly. No, it's not just that. You actively discouraged her from responding to Callisto's email. This is just crazy.
Callisto and we thought that you didn't know anything about it and that this artist was acting on her own behalf. Yes. Like, you didn't know anything about it.
Right.
Like, why would you word it in the way that just throws her under the bus? I just don't get it.
Well, I don't know what to say there, honestly. I don't remember. I
don't know, guys. I have no idea what the fuck to say. How about sorry? How about I did it? How about I'm a fucking creep who should delete their fucking YouTube channel? How about I'm never going to make content ever again? Fucking bitch. Oh my fucking god, bro. I swear to you, man. I swear to you. Like, okay, I guess getting a tiny bit personal. Tiny bit. Because of my own autism, I had my own struggles in life. You know, I had things that I had to deal with and interactions with people I wish I never had, right? And I had done some things that to a normal person seem really, really fucking stupid, but made sense to me because of my mindset, right? And how my brain physically works. And for the rest of my life, I have to go in, to a certain extent, into every situation where I have to really think about, is this the right thing to do? What would a normal person think about this situation? How would a normal person, like, interpret the way that I say things? Not even what I say, the way that I say it. Because that is important to people. so that I don't, so it makes it less likely that I have to go through all of that shit again. It just makes things easier for everybody involved. And you would think that someone like Noah, with his background, would understand this very same principle. Like, even flat out. Like, let's all pretend, like, let's all just acknowledge that Noah is doing all of this shit intentionally, just so that he can get clout and praise from people. If I was a malicious piece of shit that wants clout and money, why the fuck would I do this? This just fucking, ensures that you are never, ever, ever going to get any of that shit ever again. Your money gone, your hoes gone, your followers gone, your meat writers double gone. Painfully relatable, Kaiser. Real shit. Like, if my brain, like, bro, my brain has like a fucking switch where, like, if I even think of doing something anywhere near this stupid, I feel like I'm choking myself. Like, actually. Maybe it's a trauma response. I don't fucking know. But I actually feel like I'm choking myself. If I come into a situation and I think I might do something wrong. Like, it's actually that fucking bad for me, dude. Oh my god. And you would think this thing, and I feel like to a certain extent, that shit is healthy. And I think as we move forward and forward into the digital age, people are losing the part of the brain that does that. That shit does not exist. That failsafe does not exist in their heads.
I don't remember how I worded it specifically, so.
I can tell you. He was sent a copyright claim from somebody I know, but I was not responsible for it.
Because I was not responsible for making that claim.
You were responsible. You sent it. You sent it to her. The video. He was sent a copyright claim from somebody I know, but I was not responsible for it. That was just a lie, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, that wasn't a lie because I showed her.
Oh my fucking god! This entire stream was fucking pulling teeth out of this motherfucker.
How to do it? I wasn't responsible for it.
This guy sucks. Can we just nuke this guy's house, please?
For real,
Noah's
dog,
logic
this guy is a bitch. Oh my god.
Is that if his name wasn't on the strike, he wasn't responsible. This is despite the fact he showed her the video. He said the video was.
Listen, my name isn't on it, so I can't claim it, bro. Bro. This is how you know this guy is a fucking thief, bro. He steals from other people and passes it off as his own, and when shit gets hot, he makes somebody else take the credit. They allow somebody else to plagiarize his criminal behavior, bro.
Racist, and he brought up the idea of a copyright.
Yeah, rival, 4 hours of pulling teeth from this motherfucker. Meanwhile, Anthony and other people that were supporting Noah were calling EFAP fucking grifters without even watching their fucking content.
Takedown. Again, remove him from the equation.
Well, Anthony explicitly didn't call them grifters. He was just saying that, like, they were drama farming, basically. They were basically, like, at the time he thought that they were just farming the drama, even though he knew that this guy was a fucking thief. He didn't know about the freaking DMCA strike shit. But he did know that he was stealing people's content.
An alternate scenario. Would this ever have happened with the artist acting on the...
By the way, Noah is still walking back on his apologies? Yeah, because he's a fucking rat. He's a bitch. He acts tough behind closed doors, but when you pull him into the light, he fucking shrivels up. Like, I swear to God. This is the kind of guy even I would bully in high school. I could bully this motherfucker. I wouldn't, but even I could. Krygon, how's the phrase go? It didn't happen. And if it did, I didn't do it. And if I did do it, you're making it into a big issue. Yeah, 100%, bro. Had to leave for a bit. What did I miss? Just exposing the fact that Noah's a lying piece of shit.
No.
So you were responsible for it. You told her to do it.
I showed her how to do it.
We didn't go through this entire gambit on stream because the stream was long enough. Our stream was like 5 hours.
What?
Yeah, brought it to attention. Gave her a reason why she might want to do it. You're like the content creator she likes, right? You're a friend of hers. But you were responsible for it. You were one of the people responsible for it. You were telling
I would say I was one. Yes, I was responsible for sending her like the whole copyright thing.
Shut your bitch ass. I'm sorry. That would be me in this call, man. They should have brought me in this call. Kino, next time you're having a call with Noah, bring me the fuck on, please, dog. Please. Please. I need to give him the fucking smoke that he deserves. I'm sorry, bro. When people do shit like this, you need to fucking bully them. I swear to God. Oh, bro is literally the Jigsaw isn't the murderer logic, bro. What the fuck? Would you shove him into a locker? Bro, I would put him in a cardboard box and then shove him into a locker, dog. Also stepped away to get food, but I see someone else beat me to the recap. Yeah, basically.
That Camelot had sent me before, and also letting her know about the video to begin with. Yes.
W shifting blame, dude. You know, well, I was responsible, but only for sending us something that someone else sent me. No, mate.
So when did you come to the realization that you've made an awful mistake?
When I talked to Deus, and I could tell she was incredibly stressed out about all this.
It should... No, that's not the answer. The answer is I didn't care. I knew immediately. I just didn't care. That's it. Like, legitimately, that should have been it. Real Yarp for $2. Gramulia is complete scum. Everyone bully him. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Like, here's the thing. I want to believe that what Anthony did was make a mistake. But I do not advise people bully him. Bro, I said this in the stream that me, Raymond, and Twilight did about this whole drama. Don't harass any of these people. Don't bother them. Don't fucking at them. Don't do any of that shit. Give him shit rightfully for being a part of this freaking drama, but do not harass or bully him or do any of that shit, bro. We gotta be better than that. We gotta be better than that. But thank you for the $2. Bro, I didn't kill him. I just ordered the hit. Noah, literally. Yeah, for real, dog. Titan Executor. We here on Kaiser Shonen do not condone bullying of any sort. We do, however, find it hilarious. Yes, 110%. I need some fucking water. Dehydration is not hilarious, kids.
Wait, so you only care about it because Deus was stressed? You put her in the firing line.
Yes.
So, here we are. Deus Marionette. She says, I'll wait a day. I'll reply. Thinking about how to word it. Like, thank you for removing my art. You need permission from the artist before using it to promote your work. So wait, hold on. She's coming to you to ask how to, like, deal with the drama during it. So you know that she's stressed during this time. Okay. That's fine. We can move on.
You told me that she was stressed out.
What do you mean, guys? I had no idea. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Oh no, the plagiarist! It's taking over! You know, it just takes over like the freaking black symbiote.
What about this?
Yeah, that was today.
So you said, here is what she said about replying to Callisto. Looks like she will reply, but wait a bit. I imagine because of her being
Bro, the fact that he is lying to Kino Flex's face right now also pisses me the fuck off. So you mean to tell me that in this call, prior to this stream, you confessed to Kino Flex and Deus that about what the fuck you did. And now you have the nerve to come up on stream in public to lie to these people's faces again. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stay gone, you bitch.
Stressed right now. Wait, I didn't even read the second line of the DMs. You're describing it yesterday as being stressed. You're in the screen share, right?
Bro, I need to talk to Dickers, man. Kino, connect me with Dickers, bro. Jarvis, connect me with this drama commentary YouTuber. Thank you. Like, seriously, man, I really need to understand. I need to ask him, what were you thinking? What was going through your head when all of this fucking bullshit was coming at you? Oh my god.
right?
I'm looking at your stream on a different tab.
So you understand that you yourself admit yesterday in the thing we're looking at right now that she is stressed. So when you just tried to claim that she wasn't stressed, that was a lie.
It's also really disgusting that Noah has recently been trying to use his autism as a shield against critics, saying he was gaslit by his accusers. Rival. Put a pin in that.
Lie, right?
Well,
Again, you said this directly to me, Noah.
Noah?
Yes?
That was a lie, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So when you're earlier saying to Wargaming Dad that she doesn't understand fair use, you're the one who doesn't understand fair use, right? I mean, why would you say that? What's the motivation there? Why are you saying that about her?
I don't know. That is how Colosseum...
Bro, I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. I just freaking whoopsie-doodled into manipulating my friend. Like, oh my god, guys. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Like, we really need to understand, autistic people are better than this. We're smarter than this. Okay? We Reploids are smarter than this shit, dude.
Colosseum's video was taken down. I wouldn't even say I'd, like, dislike your video. I think it's just, like...
You said it was
yeah,
telling me to delete.
Yeah, you said it was racist, you piece of shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. I dislike your video. I dislike your video because, like, the racism.
Because the racism that literally didn't fucking happen.
But also, I think there's some. Yeah, I dislike your video. I'll dislike your video.
Okay, so you dislike the video, so you want it taken down? Like, what is this? And then you lie to me to my face?
At this point, I'm convinced this guy is a compulsive liar who is just trying.
This guy's a fucking bitch, man. This dude is in love with lying. This dude is in
to get out of everything. He will lie about things he's just said, about things on screen. He's desperately trying to leave unscathed.
Noah's the Chris Chan of autism. I thought Chris Chan was Chris Chan of autism. I don't fucking know.
And stepping on so many rakes in the process. That doesn't mean he's not a liar, that just means he's a bad one. Over the next hour or so, Noah is constantly challenged on many things and either concedes or goes dead silent. A couple times he even leaves just to join back again. It's a brutal affair, fitting for someone who's lied this much so far. And if you think this is too harsh, consider that at this point, they don't even know the timeline we do. There is still stuff Noah is hiding, and his silence is just buying time to hope they forget about it.
Like the diss track? Like the diss track, for example?
But there's one clip worth looking at. The true reason behind his strike.
Why were you being manipulative?
Noah is the Chris Chan of video essayist. Thank you, Rival. Yes, exactly it.
Because I did not like seeing that video.
So you were manipulating one of your friends to
it.
take it down.
You got ass mad because somebody called you out on your bullshit in a long form way. Because here's the thing. Callisto's video, only 30 minutes of it was about the plagiarism. Everything else was talking about how bad of a freaking critic he is. Even the Sweet Baby Inc. section was talking about how bad he is at understanding politics, games, culture, all that shit, dude. Like, he laid this motherfucker out. He ripped that bitch apart. He did to him what fucking Eminem did to Machine Gun Kelly. He did to him what Kendrick did to Drake. Real shit. Well, I can't, you know, I shouldn't even compare it to that because Drake fought back, right? Actually, no. I think it's a fair comparison. Yeah. Like, bro, he laid his ass out utterly and completely, bro. Like, real spit. He did this man dirty and justifiably so. He laid this motherfucker to waste. That's why he was mad. That's why he took down the video.
You didn't like the video. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you want the video taken down because it was a 2.5-hour hit piece that
I never understood why Noah wasn't canceled the first time he got caught plagiarizing content, because everybody was running with the coat that all of this shit was a citation issue, when it wasn't. That's it. That's what it basically boils down to. They made it seem like it was an issue that it wasn't. They misdiagnosed the problem when it was right in front of them. Because they thought that this guy was like their king or whatever. They thought he was such a great guy, you know, speaking out against those fucking grifters. He spoke out so well about freaking autism. This dude's a freaking hack. Like, leave behind this part of the video that's talking about the plagiarism bullshit. The rest of this video proves that this dude's a freaking hack. He's not good at his job. And all of these people would know this if they were paying attention.
Criticizes you, and that was the only reason.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the only reason why Utterly Noah convinced his artist to take down the video is because he disliked Callisto's video. That is legitimately the only reason. The racism stuff was just a front. It's because the media critic got mad that someone criticized him.
Oh, boo-hoo!
That is what led to this spiral of lies. We are now...
Yeah, just him being a bitch.
Finally caught up with the whole...
I'm sorry, if you're a critic who can't take criticism, you are a bitch. You're a bitch-ass motherfucker, and I do not respect you. I don't. I'm sorry.
Plagiarism and copyright strike situations, and how Noah caught my attention in the first place. Now, I have a lot more to talk about, but we can't...
Yeah, I keep hearing in the background, guys, that part 2... Toastify is making a part 2 of this. We're gonna react to that shit live, too. And I don't want to spoil any of y'all on that when that comes out. But we're gonna react to that shit, too. And when we do... this shit gonna be juicy!
Can't keep going. I kind of saw the runtime was going to be like 2 hours, and I just couldn't. Kudos to Callisto for going that long in his own video, but that's not quite my tempo. Still, I'll confess. As soon as Noah's copyright scandal was known to the public, I made a few calls, and within a day or so, I was getting constant leaks of Noah's Patreon-only Discord server.
Oh my god, give it to me now, please! Bro, release the files, dog! Release the files!
To be honest, didn't really expect much, but Noah really likes to talk in there. And the leaks that...
Yo, the fact that he leaked the DMs in his Discord between him, Anthony, and other people... Bro, that tells you all you need to know about how much this motherfucker likes to yap.
...that have come out as a result have been eye-opening, and in part 2, I will be presenting the best of the bunch for the public. But, just for you, here's a little preview.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I wanted to clarify with you specifically up front that when Deus put the, when she got, put the claim on Callisto's video, I was the one who told her specifically about that video, just because of the art.
Okay, you told her, but you didn't tell her to place a copyright claim on it, right?
I did not tell her specifically, I did not command her to do that.
Why make the copyright claim in the first place? Just because,
Because Noah suggested I do a copyright strike.
Oh yeah, Deus is here too, by the way.
Yeah, well, I gave that suggestion. I did not specifically command her to do.
Bro, this guy, what kind of weaselly fucking lawyer ass answer, dude? Well, I never really commanded her to do it. I never commanded her. Like, you're a fucking maverick, dude. You're a fucking maverick. Stay gone.
Do that though.
And then you gave me the link to how to copyright strike.
Art taken down.
You gave me the link on how to do a copyright strike takedown after.
I'm just a little confused as to why, it would get to that, go to that extreme.
Don't ask me, ask Noah. He's the one who sent me the link. He's the one who gave me Callisto's name. And he's the one who provided me the link on how to do a copyright claim takedown. And he said he would walk me through. You said you would walk me through the process to do it. I told you I didn't want to, and I didn't want people coming after me.
Wait, no, you didn't say that.
I said I was afraid that Callisto was going to come after me, and you said don't worry about it.
But Deuce, what would your ideal resolution to this be?
I honestly didn't really care. I was just brought into this.
I gave her a suggestion. No, Noah, the DMs show otherwise. Yeah, you fucking liar.
For me, he can post the video. I didn't care.
The kind of technicality that's somehow still not true. Yeah, for real.
I thought you cared about him using your art, though.
No, but you're the one who brought it to me and said he was using it for a racist purpose.
When I saw the art there, I kind of freaked out. I went to Deus and told her about that.
So yeah, that matters because when we originally talked, like you said that you didn't know anything about the person who did the copyright.
Really? You told them you had no idea.
When did I say that?
Well, you said that you knew the person, but you said that you didn't tell them to copyright claim Colosseum's video.
I didn't tell her specifically to do that. I just told her the process.
Yeah, I just told her how. I didn't tell her to do it. I just told her how to do it. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Get the fuck out of here!
Is how comfortable on a scale of 1 to 10 are you with making any public appearances in like a stream or a video?
I honestly don't appear on anything. I just want to be invisible on the internet. So this has been very stressful.
Yeah, so then, but the entire reason Kino is suggesting the stream is not so he can dickers go in on you for 20 minutes. Ideally, none of them.
That's why I feel like it's gonna be. Dickers is kind of slimy.
Oh, Dickers is kind of slimy because he calls me out on my bullshit. Fuck you.
Dickers is kind of slimy. I'm sorry. Didn't you just like try to get one of your community members to take the heat for you?
Yeah. What the hell? You. Oh my god. There are so many things I wish I could say on stream. Holy shit, bro. You have the nerve to say that Dickers is slimy for holding your goddamn feet to the fire and making you tell the truth when you are the one pulling this cloak and dagger shit because somebody took you down a peg. Shut the fuck up, you damn bitch.
I feel very used right now. In a battle that I had nothing to do with.
I was trying to look out for
You're a plagiarist. Your opinion doesn't matter.
you because I've had a similar experience like this before.
Your opinion never mattered. By the way, the similar experience was someone making a diss track about him. Because he got caught plagiarizing. Think about that.
Okay, but the outcome has hurt everyone in this call.
Yes. No, like I defended you. Like I took you at your word that you didn't know anything about this, but it turns out you liked me.
I did. Ugh. When did I say I didn't?
Ugh. Like, bro, that shit is so freaking fake, dude. This is your guy? This is your guy, really? Bro.
Know anything about this?
Oh my god, dude. This whole fucking Mr. Magoo shit. Dude, we need part 2! Toastify! Release the second Utterly Noah video and my life is yours! Oh, fuck, man. I need this video now! It's only members first. It's members first. Fuck. Okay, guys. So, we're gonna do another video. Actually, hold up. Also, here's a special treat, okay? Here's a special treat that you guys need to fucking see right now. Okay? And I found this out during Nicholas Diorio's stream. When he was covering this very same video. Okay, so the British runner, one of the people who was on the Dicker streams talking about Utterly Noah, right? So here we go. Let's get into this. Yeah, link I copied. Okay. So, Utterly Noah is planning on threatening Callisto with legal action after getting his artist to file a false copyright strike. Guess this is the real reason Noah took offense to his video. Yeah, you absolute fucking bitch. This post was made, so he made these DMs in April 16th. Are you freaking kidding me, dog? Oh my god, dude. This is after everything was revealed. Bro, he not only threatened to sue Anthony, but now he's doing that to Callisto. You absolute bitch. Once I have a screenshot and confirmation from him, I can probably threaten Callisto with legal action. I reached out to Pillar of Garbage as well, since Callisto made the insidious claim that I plagiarized him. Bro, Pillar of Garbage, do not fall for this shit, dude. Don't fall for this absolute fucking creep. Oh my god. I pray to God, if there is a God out there, please don't let that happen. Bro, seriously, Noah has like this domain expansion where everyone around him gets fucking dumber. Oh my goodness, fuck me, dude. Okay, but yeah, great video by Toastify. Go like the video. Stay tuned for when his next video's coming out, because I have to fucking see that, bro. If it comes out tomorrow, I'm actually gonna fucking die, because I'm gonna go to New York with my family tomorrow. Yeah, it's sort of a surprise trip to New York tomorrow. It's my first time going there. Holy shit. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. If he goes on his Ackerthorn arc, the drama community will be eating good for months. Holy shit, man. How does Noah thinks this works? Oh wait, he doesn't think. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That somewhat reminds me of Bo Black's "Let me speak! Let me fucking speak!" Oh, I know exactly what the fuck you talking about, dude. Holy shit. Okay, what else is on the docket, dude? Actually, let me take a break first. I need to get some food. I need some food first, okay? So let me just play one of my videos in the background, okay? I'm not gonna pull a Hassan, alright? Alright, I'm not gonna pull a Dog Shocker 9000 and just leave while I play somebody else's video. Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna watch Digital Circus next. Dude, it's 58 minutes? Dog, it's almost an hour long. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I need some food. I need some fucking food. I'll be right back. You know what? I'm gonna put on my newest video, because why not? Actually, which of my videos do y'all just want to have in the background while you wait? Did you not know that before? No. Actually, you know what? Just because this shit needs more views, I'm gonna play the fucking Spice and Wolf shit. So, I'll be right back. Just give me, like, what, 10 minutes or something. Spice and Wolf needs no introduction. It's a story about culture, love, loneliness, and sweet, beautiful capitalism. Not even joking, you can use some of the scenes from this show in your economics course. It's a very unique, slow-paced show with a distinct identity and with some of the best dialogue you can ever find. The OG anime made a lot of waves when it came out in the early 2000s. 2 seasons of peak and then nothing. Show's over. Of course, this was despite the fact that there was not only a shit ton of material left in the light novel this show came from, but there's even a sequel to that. So people have been hoping for a remake or continuation for years, including yours truly. Fast forward to 2024, and I got my wish. And now I want a refund. Okay, it's not that bad, The show is adapted fine enough, and most of the story from the original is left untouched, but I was still very disappointed. So much of the spice from the show got taken out in this remake, and I think the best way I can tell you why is by comparing their first episodes. Yes, I watched both in full, but this better settles my point. But first, we gotta summarize what happened. Both events of the episode are basically the same. And here we go. After some backstory about the wise wolf god, we cut to Lawrence, a traveling merchant, entering the town the Pazroe during the Harvest Festival. While there, he sees his old apprentice, who was taking part in the festivities before meeting with the town mayor. Lawrence planned to leave town after spending the night outside when they first encountered Holo, the wise wolf. After some banter, arousal, and a bit of trauma, Lawrence decided to stay in town for the night, where his apprentice came to visit him. They reminisce and reflect on the town's growing wealth and progress before Lawrence goes back to his room with thoughts of Holo still on his mind. Holo appears to him again because of the bundle of harvested wheat he bought, and she tells him she wants to go to her northern hometown. Lawrence reluctantly agrees, and bada bing, bada boom, we got a Spicin' Wolf. Again, broadly, both versions of this episode are basically the same, but there are a couple of scenes that heavily deviate from the original anime that I'd like to talk about. Let's go back to the moment Lawrence and Holo first meet. It's a very iconic scene from the original with big shoes to fill. And unfortunately, the remake is a step behind. Least of all because it is seriously, I'm not much of an animation guy, but let me just roast this shit real quick. The colors are so much more washed out and undersaturated compared to the original. They do the dumb glossy thing that so many anime remakes do these days for some dumbass reason, even though it looks so goofy and awkward. The backgrounds don't even look like they belong in the same show, and most importantly, they don't have the thick, black outlines. Outlines like these made the characters so much more striking and easier to look at, but with everything so washed out, the colors kind of just blend together. Shout out to Draglance's video on the subject, because I always had a bone to pick with modern art styles for this very reason, and it's only now that I understand why. Already though, this scene has a bit of a handicap. That said, let's hit the play-by-play. First off, the dialogue in the remake feels way more efficient than the original, and not in a good way. The OG knew how to let words hang in between the dialogue to sell the impact of even the smallest exchanges. I'll show you what I mean as much as copyright can let me. Fucking Holo's naked too. Okay, let's work with this.
My name is Holo. This is the first time in a long while I have taken this form. I believe it to be working out finely.
Holo?
Yes, nice name, is it not?
Amazing. I have heard of someone else who is referred to by that name.
Really? How unusual. I have never known another Holo besides myself. From where is this person?
It is the name of a god a village nearby is known for generations. Don't tell me you happen to be the same god.
I have been named a god and bound to this region for quite a long time now. I am not so grand, not as a god. I am Holo, and Holo is all that I am. I was born in a land from the far north.
North?
Yes, they have a short summer and a long winter. My home is in the forest of Yoitz. It is a world of silver where everything sparkles.
You may call me Holo. It's been some time since I've appeared in this form, yet it still appears pleasant.
Holo?
Aye. Isn't it a lovely name?
Well, what a surprise. I just so happen to know someone else by that name.
Oh? I've never heard a whisper of any other with the name Holo in my lifetime, so pray inform me.
It's the name of the god of the harvest around here. So are you a god?
Although I am indeed bound to this area and have long been referred to as its god, the title of deity is far too grand for me. I am Holo, and Holo is all that I am. Yet I can tell at this moment you think I am simply a strange girl locked away since birth. Am I mistaken? Though you would be wrong, for I was born in the north.
The north?
Yes, The summers are short and the winters long, a world of silvery white. My birthplace is called Yoitsu. Holo, the wise wolf of Yoitsu, refers to none but me. Have you ever visited that place?
Yoitsu? No, I don't know the name.
Here we go. First off, when Holo mentions her northern home, we literally get zero imagery. Fucking why? It's not just a cool visual insert into the discussion, it's important to establish part of what drew Lawrence to Holo. She describes the scenery so vividly and with such great longing that he can't help but get sucked into it. He hangs to her every word. But I guess we don't have time for that. Such imagery is mostly cut from the rest of the remake too, which is just lame. It makes things feel less alive. Technically speaking, yes, you wouldn't have a whole lot of visuals when you're having a normal conversation, but it makes the dialogue so much less engaging. And then we just rush past that and skip to Lawrence demanding proof of Holo's wolf nature. Hell, in the OG, Holo herself pulled Lawrence out of that trance he was in when she was... Sorry. Krygon for $20. Holy shit, man. Thank you so much. No idea what any of that is supposed to symbolize, but I'm sure it means a shit ton. Which it was. It means a lot to me. Favorite Final Fantasy game? I think either 7 or 6. Was describing her homeland and teased him after begging for his help. Matter of fact, Holo pokes Lawrence much more in the original, which honestly should have been kept. This is literally the first conversation she's had in about 100 years, and as we'll come to find out, she's naturally pretty fucking cheeky and prideful, which is why we love her. The part where Lawrence demands proof also feels much more rushed than it originally did.
Listen, if you expect me to believe you're Holo the Wise Wolf, then show me some proof.
You are yet unsatisfied with my ears and tails, so you demand that I show my form in its entirety?
Correct. Holo! If you really are Holo the Wise Wolf, I want you to prove it to me.
Does that mean you wish to see me in my wolf form?
That's right.
And then there's the part where she transforms.
Hey! Are you alright? Hey! Is there something wrong?
Where did she go? Later in the remake, they show how Holo terrified Lawrence in her half-transformed state. But in the original, they had Lawrence black out when she was just about to transform. Literally, the screen just blacks out, and we get a feeling that the passage of time has slightly shifted. Without that feature in the remake, the scene seems like it kinda just lied to us. The cut to black didn't need to be cut, especially if you're using the same flashback. So many weird choices, I swear to God. I'm not saying that the show should have been the exact same as the original or anything, but some things you really don't have to fix. There are far fewer moments of silence in both the music and the dialogue as well. Taking the entire scene on its own, it's much better than most other similar scenes in other. Wow, man, this guy makes good videos. This video should have more views, I think. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, no way you did say... No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, shut up. Okay, but anyways, I think we dilly-dallied enough. I just had a sandwich. So I feel a bit more. I feel a lot better because when we watch this finale, I don't want to just like, sit here and just be tired because my stomach is rumbling. I actually want to react to it and add some commentary. It's just Sparkles because I didn't have anything to say. You, Twine Critter, just deserve more of my love since I've only ever donated to Celtic. Well, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. The original dialogue is so enchanting, at least whenever Holo speaks. I love how Holo talks about our homeland, for example. No, 100%. It's so good. I think what kind of, there's something that I didn't talk about in the video, but really bothered me, was they got all of the same voice actors. Well, they gotten the same voice actors for Holo and Lawrence and a few other people, right? Everybody who came back basically sounds the same and gives very similar performances. But Caitlin Glass, the voice of Holo, I don't know if it's like a directorial choice or something that she chose to do. I want to point this. I would probably point this towards whoever directed it. Actually, maybe I should look it up. But like, it sounds like she's trying way too hard to sound younger. Like you notice compared to the original. I mean, I fucking pitch shifted it just to get around copyright and shit, right? But you notice in the original that Holo just seems to be talking in like their normal tone, right? But in the remake, she sounds much higher in pitch. Like weirdly high. Like they're trying to make her sound younger. And I don't like that. I think that part of what makes that performance so good is her natural cadence. But here it sounds like it's trying too hard. Chief director. Yes, the director, but who's the dub director? Like, who directed the dub? Was directed by Caitlin Glass with additional... Okay. So she herself was the ADR director, which makes sense. Caitlin has been doing ADR directing for a lot of series for a long time. I'm not saying that her performance is bad. Far from it. Her performance was still really, really good. It's just that compared to the original, it doesn't really hit the same. It sounds like Holo is trying too hard to sound enchanting and inviting when she was, frankly, fine just the way she was, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work. Maybe it was like also like a thing that the creators of the remake wanted to do, which is to make Holo sound younger. I didn't compare the sub versions. Maybe I should at some point. Like watching the original sub and watching the remake subbed. Because I don't know. Either way though, that's besides the point. Let's finally get to Digital Circus, okay? And I'm glad, like, if they had a live premiere, I'm glad we don't have to deal with this shit. I did not see this shit in theaters because I actually shower, and I know when other people don't fucking shower, okay? If you know, you know. Anyways, though, Digital Circus is such a good fucking show. Can I just say, it is so goddamn good. Kinger is my favorite character, first off. Kinger is so good. I really want to know what happens with him, dude. I really like him. I really like Pomni. I like all the characters, basically, but I like Kinger the most. I like from the very beginning, I knew that, like, his goofiness sort of hid something much darker that we could focus on. And the way that they fleshed that out in, I think, episode 3, it really cemented him that, like, yeah, when they were in that dark room in that haunted house, and he is just talking to Pomni, and being reasonable and cheering her up. This really put forth that, like, this guy's my favorite character. He is a goofy, he like, his goofiness is a trauma response to the bullshit that's happening around him and all that he suffered in his life. And the mistakes that he had made, but fundamentally, he is a good person who is just regretting his choices. It's so goddamn powerful to me, dude. I love characters like that. I'm a sucker for that shit. Number one rival also sounds like Holo tries to speed run through exposition about herself in the remake compared to the original, at least when it comes to their dubs. I mean, it's more likely the same in the subs too. I've not TAC at all, except for some memes and a cherry stream that 4 of the VAs did. Oh, well, Rival, you don't want to get spoiled. You do not want to get spoiled, dude. We're going to be watching this fucking thing. Also saw Fat Man's video about it. Okay, that's cool. I forgot he made a video about that. Maybe I should watch it. But, like, do not get... If you don't want to get spoiled, do not watch this stream. Okay? Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for the entire rest of the stream. Also, chip warning. We're eating chips here. And I have no way of canceling that out. I mean, I could mute. We'll try not to react every 5 minutes. We'll try not to. Look at this fake shit. Okay, it seems like they changed it up. We're getting into it, guys. We're getting fucking into this.
Are you sure? How did that even happen? There's no undo or anything?
He was messing with the console as I was working. I don't know what happened, but before I could try to get him back, the floor opened up and...
That's convenient.
Jax.
What? Are we all just supposed to forgive this? This guy messed up in the worst possible way he could. Now we have nothing.
Jax, please, just calm down. We're
Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax!
What?
Yeah, this is appropriately... Actually, wait a second. This is weird. Hold on. I don't think... They released... What happened in episode 8? Like, the last episode was when... You know, they were doing the thing, Jax pressed the button, and it turned out to not be true, right? Like, we saw that. Oh, right, yeah. The last episode was, like, this dude was just fucking with them. And he clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me review that scene, actually. Because they were just getting... They were getting the AM treatment, bro.
Why do you people torment me? It didn't have to be created.
Every Discord mod ever.
I just wanted to fulfill my purpose!
Wait, no.
Wait.
So yeah, Kane is just gone. So there's that. So yeah, I understand why Jax is pissed.
Give this? This guy messed up in the worst possible way he could. Now we have nothing.
Jax, please, just calm down. We're
Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax!
What? He gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
Well, he is kind of a trauma victim, so, you know. And with the circumstance as they are, yeah, it's kind of believable.
Brain scans. Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't think it actually worked. We didn't know how to work with the files, and they were impossibly small, given what they were supposed to be. I saw a folder full of them when I was in Kane's code. So, I guess Kane found a way to get them working.
That means...
I know what it means.
Congratulations, Zooble! Guess you still get to leave your mark in the world.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Bro, he wigs out in the first person he talks shit about is Zooble, bro.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Jax.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right, Rags?
Shut up, Jax!
Guess I'm... still...
I know. I think I've always known.
Bro.
It just... for some reason...
I fucking knew it.
Still hurts so much to hear it.
I know it hurts, but we still have each other. We're all in this together.
And just like a sad version of High School Musical just plays in the background. Aww. Just can't handle it, man. It's, they're so fucked. They're so fucked, man.
Need any help?
Sure, if you want to give it a try. Relax your body and mind.
Use the Force.
Deep breaths. And try not to think too hard about it.
Well,
I really wanted to help.
You had a good start.
I thought I could uplift everyone, but everything's gotten so bad. God, am I stupid for even trying?
No, none of this is your fault.
but see, this is king. This isn't king shit, guys. This is kinger shit, okay? Man's always tries to lift his people up.
I don't think anyone could have predicted things to play out the way they did.
Yeah, Soma theory confirmed. Real shit, guys. Holy shit.
Scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know, out of all the people I've seen enter this place, I don't think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
Well, we did had 9 episodes, so there is that.
I was a nervous wreck.
So was I. It's a lot for anybody to go through. But while the others took weeks, hell, even months to get used to everything, myself included, you found your footing in a matter of days. And not just that, you've also become someone they can trust, even if they don't seem receptive.
Yeah.
It's times like these they're gonna need someone like that the most. You're very strong, Punny. And I know you'll be able to get through this.
We've been here before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best scene in the whole show. Well, one of the best scenes, I will say. I'm not gonna... Alright, I ain't gonna cap that much, but that was one of the best scenes in the whole show. That made me, like, love Kinger's character, man. It's a very simple archetype, but, like, it really, really, really helps. Oh, it's a little... Oh, I'm getting notification that the video is a bit loud. It's a bit loud. So, let me just up this and lower this. I also... right, we gotta pay mind to that. Actually, maybe we should have copyright shields up as well. Fuck. Hold on a second. I wonder if I can look up somebody else's copyright shield and just take that. Listen, I'm react-ending it, okay? I'm pausing every, like, fucking 30 seconds. Let me see. Sorry, give me just a sec, guys. I'm just trying to get, like a thing to use for the copyright shield. You know what? Maybe I can use the one that I usually use on my other videos. I just need to fetch it from Vegas Pro. If that doesn't fucking wig out, OBS or anything. Oh, somebody gave me a very good suggestion. So we're gonna use that. Thank you, whoever you are. You know who you are. Unfortunately, for those who haven't, seen this before, obviously, you'll have to probably suffer through just watching the rest of this whole thing with this in mind. But it's kind of necessary, because I don't want to get sued, okay? And this stream has been good. Okay, this stream has been very, very, very good, and I don't want to waste that. Let me see. Not image. Yeah, image capture, sure. Spoiler shield. And then I'll browse my files. There we go. All right. Copyright shield does whatever copyright shields do. Okay, here we go. Alright, this should be fine. Let me lower the opacity a little bit, just so that, like, y'all will be able to see it. I think that's in properties, right? Or is that in filter? Oh image, mask, or blend. Let's try mask and blend. There we go. Yep. That's the opacity. Is that good? Ah, that didn't work. Yeah, for some reason the opacity thing just isn't really working. I guess we can just do it like this. Just to make it easier for, like, you know, people to see that, like, hey, you know, I'm not trying to rip anybody off or whatever. Something like that. Maybe crop and pad? No, crop and pad, nothing to do with it. Okay. Well, we'll just stick with this for now, I guess. Alright, moving on.
Back in the Mildenhall Manor. I doubt you remember.
Wow. It's still true.
Yeah.
It may take time, but they'll come around. We can't fix every problem.
Yeah, we have 50 minutes of this movie left.
Not with ourselves. Not with the world around us. But we can still do what we can.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
But it won't be a lot of work alone.
Hell yeah. I don't know what the trouble's been. She. Gonna lower this volume. Just to make sure that, like, this doesn't get struck. God damn. Any of these points could be wallpapers, by the way. Holy shit. You're just teaching them how to code right now. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a bit of an echo too? Oh, hold on a second. I'll put my headphones on for the rest of this, just to be safe. It might be just echoing off the mic. Was that someone else's altar? Yep. Makes sense. Bro, let's be honest. Well, to be fair, any one of these characters could crack at any point. But Jax, upon this realization, yeah, that makes the most sense. I wish we actually got to see a bit more of, like, the process of getting to that point, but we can infer it. We can infer enough. Jax died in Endgame. Holy fuck. Fuck. Yep. Well, I mean, he probably would have ended it harder, I guess. I don't know. But, like, it does make you wonder, right? Just how, you know, Jax and his whole behavior, it's a trauma response too. Like, he came here, like, it's implied anyway. I feel like he came to this place to try to escape from his real life so he can find people. And in a way, as a result of doing that, he found somebody, or much less people, that he could connect to. But because of his understanding of those connections are incredibly fragile, the minute that they falter, like, that's when he started to crack. And that's when he started to preemptively push other people away. To just make it easier to just live with himself after all of it. You know what I mean? Arguably. See, I don't know about that. I feel like that should be Kinger. Me personally, that should be Kinger. But, you know, it is what it is. Aww. When you cry better than most blockbusters. Wait, now the video is muted entirely? What? Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. It's because I lowered the volume. Like, I lowered the volume at first because the music. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry! Fuck. I gotta go back like 5 minutes. Damn it. Okay. Well, either way, you got the gist. They reminisce about, like... You know what? No. We can't skip out on this scene like that.
I mean, sort of friends. As much of friends as anybody could have been with Jax. We could talk to each other, at least. But then, what was it? Something like the Snowy Summit.
By the way, can y'all hear it better now? Can y'all hear the video better? Yes, can hear now. Awesome. Alright, thanks, Wolf.
I can't really remember. But something happened between him and her. And Ribbit. Her name was Ribbit.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning her before.
I wasn't supposed to. After Ribbit was gone, I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again. He made me promise. And I did. I think that's where our friendship really, finally ended.
By the way, it's interesting in another angle, which is that Ragatha, as implied from like her old life, she comes off as someone that like tries way too hard at pleasing other people to avoid getting hurt, which is absolutely not the kind of person you want in this situation, right? But she tries way too hard to please other people. And this situation has her confront somebody, has her be confronted with someone that she considered something to a friend that she was not able to please, no matter what she said. Like, she's going to say here that, like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I said no. The way Jax's head works, that wouldn't matter. Because, like I said, all of this is a trauma response. He came here for the escapism. He lost a close friend. And so his first reaction was to push other people away. The best way would have been, like, not just to say no, probably to just confront him and be like, you're not gonna do this to me. I'm doing all this, and I'm talking about you with all this because she was my friend too, and I care about the both of you. Fuck off with that. But, of course, she wouldn't do that. At least, especially not at the time, probably. That's my guess, right? But this is a very interesting point for her character, I think. I think there's a bit more here beneath the surface that is, like, worth digging into. I don't know if y'all can agree with that or not. I don't know. Feel free to share y'all's thoughts about that.
I wonder if things would have been different if I'd said no. It was so hard for me. I still don't know why I did it. I just wanted him to know he wasn't alone. that I was there for him. And I guess I just didn't want to lose any more friends. Shows what I know, huh?
Ragatha, you were the first real friend I made here. And despite all that's happened, I still consider you my closest friend.
Again, that honor should absolutely go to Kinger, but you know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm glad we're still friends.
And then they hug, and then, you know, they cry for like 2 minutes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay.
What are we gonna do? Make sure Gangle, Zubul, and Kinger are okay. They need someone like you right now.
Hell yeah.
Pomni, you've been one of the best things to happen to me since I got here. I trust you.
What are they doing? What are they doing with this? Okay. They're looking at that was like were one of them about to die or something? I ship it. No, legitimately. I'm not saying what is happening because I'm against them getting together, although it's like, I don't know if that's happened, whatever. I was looking at this like, are they gonna have like one of them get like crushed by an anvil or something? Like, what? Oh my god. Should I pull out my Glock? Bro, hold on. I'll pull out my Beretta. I half expected one of them to bump into a wall during that scene. Bro, I'm sorry. I gotta see that one more time, man. That's so fucking funny. I'll pull out my Beretta. Bro, somebody gotta make that shot a fucking rap album cover, okay? It goes hard as shit. You're just waiting for a piano drop on one. Real shit, dude. Not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing at first. Yeah, because like the show just does things like that. Oh, she's shooting all the. Okay, that's smart. Oh shit. Okay, Mind Dungeon. Holy fuck. Oh, is she actually trying to like reach out to his soul? Okay. Make him accept himself, Pomni. You got it. If Tom Cruise doesn't come out of this closet, Pomni's gonna cap this bitch. Do 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 do.
Jax, I just want you to know that if you need anything, or if you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you. I know you need it. And I'm the only person who can help you. You need me. I can fix you.
Not the right words to say to somebody in this situation. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, I think somebody showed this shot on Twitter. So, that's nice. Yeah, that's just uncomfortable. Wait, they don't even need to breathe.
What? We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
Was that like what he thought?
Come on, guys, put some gusto into it. We're gonna make this the best funeral ever. It's what Zubul would have wanted. Remember, it's not a mourning of death. It's a celebration of life.
Sup?
Bro, what the fuck?
Jax, why are you wearing that?
Wearing what? Oh, this! I figured what better way to honor Zubul's spirit than by wearing something all gender freaky, right?
You're just doing it to make fun of them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
Bro, what?
I hate you.
What? Don't act like you don't like it, sweet cheek.
Bro, what?
Meet me in my room after the funeral. Don't be late.
What?
What are you all doing? Get back to work!
Yeah, we're not unpacking that.
You killed the only person I've ever loved. Now I'm going to kill you.
You just blame me for everything, don't you?
Oh, God.
I gotta do something about this. I think this calls for a change in scenery.
Dog. Yeah, this is straight out of their playbook, man. It must be so hard to replicate, like, Looney Tunes-esque shenanigans in 3D. Like, that has to be so fucking hard, man. But they do it really, really well here.
That's all, freaks. How the hell did you get in here? We have a strict no girls allowed policy. Why are you wearing that? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that. I'm wearing it ironically. That way it shows truly just how little I care. Don't forget about me.
What the fuck?
I can play the piano. You know, if you have to say you can play the piano, it makes it seem like you can't actually play. Yeah, just shut up and play!
Is that what you really think of us back there?
Oh, that? Who knows? Everything's way more fun when you play it out in extremes.
That's not reality, though.
Oh boy, Why does that reality's matter? Gay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I see where we're going with that.
I mean, killing off the comic relief character? What a freaking drag. This whole episode's been nothing but wah, wah, wah. Where's the levity?
God damn.
Where's
Bro, it's like my father.
the real Jax?
You're not gonna get anywhere asking questions like that. Now scram! You're messing up our game.
Do any of you have a key to this door?
Nope. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You women need to learn to quit prying all the time. Wow. I hope that doesn't also happen to me.
Oh, shit. Reality is a little gay, just not in the way he meant. That was such a Redditor comment, too. Like I just say. Oh, shit. What are we at here?
Okay. Wait, what's...
Whoa, it's okay. I know it's a lot.
Get away from me! I look... stupid.
I remember that feeling. It goes away eventually.
Yeah, at least no
Hot
more
chocolate's
wrinkles.
pretty good. Kaufmo and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Oh, he laughed! Ah, yes, we did it!
Shut up! You caught me off guard.
A laugh's a laugh. I mean, gotta start somewhere.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Well, yeah, you're not funny.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, you're not funny.
Hey, Ribbit, you want to be on my team again?
Sorry. I'm gonna be showing Jax around this time.
No worries, y'all have fun.
Hey, dumb!
Sup, moron?
Oh my god, same. I used to swear so much, but the censoring annoyed the shit out of me.
You gotta watch out for her. She's gonna corrupt you.
Okay.
She's such a...
Today's adventure was really fun.
I'm glad I could cheer you up.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I mean, like, something you did out there that you can no longer make up for and you can't stop thinking about. I cut ties with my parents when I moved out. They were devout Mormons, and I...
Oh, shit. Bro, the timing of this! The timing of this! When a freaking Mormon mafia is trying to silence a YouTuber, basically, from speaking out about the fact that they stole $200,000 worth of freaking Legos from somebody. That timing is fucking crazy. I just hear that and go, Mormons!
wasn't. Despite that, I still wish I could see them again. But I'm stuck here.
At least I remember what a Mormon is.
Is this your way of trying to get me to open up?
It's my way of letting you know I trust you.
I told you I was homeless. What else do you need to know?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, but it's just... It's kind of a lot.
You're kind of a lot. But I still like you. A lot is fine.
A lot is fine, huh? I had a weird relationship with my parents. They split when I was just starting high school. I was never close with my dad. He was there, but he also kind of wasn't. He never seemed proud of me, and I always felt like a disappointment to him. Like I could never live up to his standards. When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with Mom, but after he was gone, she changed. When I showed weakness, I was less of a man than him. When I lashed out, I was just as bad as him. It was confusing. It was like she missed him, but also hated him. And I became the target of all that.
See, that shit is fucking real, man. Oh my god, dude. Bro. Let me tell y'all something. This past year has really showed me that there are a lot of guys out there, a lot of women too, but definitely a lot of guys that are exactly in Jax's place right now. Let me just say that. You know, like, the way in which a couple's spat kind of trickles down to their kids is fucked up. Like, that's massive, dude. And it can be projected in, even if, like, it never, like, negative behavior isn't always, like, necessarily abusive, right? Sometimes you could be, like, unreasonably favored by your parent because they want that man in the house back that they don't have anymore, or that woman back in the house, or whatever the fuck, you know, that sort of thing. That can happen too, but this is like absolutely like one of the worst case scenarios. The timing is, yeah, timing is crazy as all get out, 110%. But like, when I'm less than a man, I'm less than him. When I act out and lash out, I'm as bad as him. That is crazy fucking work, man. And these guys are acting their lives out, man. They're giving 100% here. This is really good. But like, that tells you so much what you need to know about Jax's character. His entire like life is marred with dealing with expectations from other people. So in order to cope with that, in this whole situation, he just goes against anybody's expectations. He is just becoming the bad guy, right? He just becomes like the fool, basically, just to cope with all that, so that nobody expects anything from him ever again. And when nobody expects anything from him, he's less likely to get hurt. That's how his mind works. And that's a crazy real conflict here. Like, it's easy to see a concept of, what if Bugs Bunny was fucked up? You know? Like, you can write that down in like an edgy diary or fan fiction or whatever, and it sounds ridiculous. Or it sounds incredibly basic. But this proves that execution is so fucking important. How you execute an idea is more important than the idea itself. If you can't put that through fruition well, that's when you get, you know, some incredibly basic ideas being played out, basically. That's why shit like this is so good. Why this has 1.5 million likes? It's because they're expressing something real in an engaging and real way. Like, the lighting of this scene is really good, the camera angles is good, the way we shift the perspective to actually see Jax's face. Not only does it vary up the scene a lot more, so that you don't just have your eyes glazing over it the whole time, but you actually get to just sit there with his mindset, because ironically, this is probably the very first time that Jax symbolically is seeing himself. We are seeing Jax learning to see himself. and it makes it all the more tragic that it's not gonna go very well. That's a banger. That is a banger, bro. Holy shit. Excellent character writing.
One stupid day, I was just kind of fed up with it. I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back. But she laughed at me. Then she went off on me, and it didn't stop. Personal, degrading insults that felt like it went on forever. And despite all that, the thing that bothered me most was, at the end of all of it, she hugged me. I didn't know what to do, so I panicked, and I pushed her off me with all the force I could. She fell backwards, and she didn't get up.
Oh my god.
I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad, or I never found out the answer. I just ran as far away from it as I could. Whatever I did to her, I'll never know. I guess there's a lot of things I regret about that day.
I'm sure she's fine. I mean, if the police never came after you, then she was probably fine.
Dude, you would not... bro, you would be surprised. Let me tell you something. Depending on where you are, certain cops will not give a shit. I swear to you, man.
I'm sorry. I definitely overshared.
Wait. I'm glad you trust me.
Shit. This is embarrassing.
Your secret's safe with me.
Yeah? I mean, now's not a good time. Or now's fine. What do you want?
If now's a bad time, I can come back later.
That would be cool. Good. Alright. So, if you ever tell anyone about this, I'm never speaking to you again. Sound good?
Yeah, I won't.
Awesome. Bye.
Wow.
Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot?
Hey, Jax. Look, about yesterday. I'm sorry if I pried too hard or made you feel uncomfortable or...
What are you talking about?
Here we go. Although I'm starting to feel like this is becoming a little too Jax focused. A little bit, maybe? I mean, we still got half of it left, but like, goddamn, dude. We're just skirting through the fallout of everything. I hope the other characters don't get neglected in that sense. Talk about fumbling? Yeah, 100%. But that is interesting too. Because he has to live... He has been running from this his entire life. Like, legitimately. He has been running from his problems his entire life because he has no idea how else to deal with it. So, at the first opportunity, when he is at his most vulnerable, his response is just to go into crisis mode. Like, unironically. Just wait for it. Oh my fucking god, dude.
If I pried too hard or made you feel uncomfortable
What?
or...
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean... you know none of that was real, right? What, that corny backstory out of a Hallmark movie? Nah. Really got you, though. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, wanna team up?
Nah, I'm teaming up with Kaufmo. Maybe next time, though.
I actually heard they're supposed to look like that. Hey, you wanna team up?
Nah, I'm with Kaufmo.
Okay.
Bruh.
What's up with Ribbit lately?
I have no idea.
Dog.
What?
I'm gonna hang out in the cafe.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. Hey, Jax, can we talk?
What is there for us to possibly talk about?
I don't know, just whatever I did, whatever's going on between us, can we just stop this? I miss talking to you.
We're here. We're talking. What else do you want from me?
I just want to be friends again.
What? So you can pry into my personal life and hold it over my head?
Is that really what you think? This can't be what you want!
What? Because you know me so well! Because we're such super close best friends, so we know everything about each other!
We were great friends, and I'm sorry for crying, but I don't want this one stupid mistake to be the thing that ends all of this!
Why are you still fixated on that night? Nothing happened! You keep reading into things when there's nothing there! You're the one using me! You're manipulating me and
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Hey, if Ribbit ever says anything about me, just know it's not true.
Dog.
What?
Bro, that's just my reaction, dog. Like, so many times... I won't say so many times. There have been a couple times where I'm approached with something like that, or something similar to that, and I'm like, okay? Dog, like, holy shit. Half expecting Senator to show up and say, let's see you grit those teeth to Jack. Oh, God, dude. Dude, a basic comment, but the fact that there's little to no music also adds to the scene too. There's no ridiculousness, just Jack spilling his guts. I mean, yeah, that's good. It's a basic technique. Like, yes, as Krygon said, a lot of the cinematography here are basic, but it's basic because it fucking works.
Hey, Ragatha, what was that movie you were talking about earlier?
Huh? Wait, when was I... Oh, you mean yesterday? Hey, Jax, have you seen Ribbit at all today?
Holy shit.
Hey, look, we were friends, but I know you two were especially close. Just, if you need anyone to talk to.
Do I look like I need someone to talk to?
I know it's hard. Just don't be afraid to reach out to me. I promise.
Jesus.
What?
How about we call her Gangle? That sounds about as pathetic as she looks.
What?
Great choice, Gangle. I'll be sure to add that. Dude, it's right after this. Fuck me, bro. Bro! I mean, we already knew that Gangle was a target to, like, for Jax, ironically, he's falling back into the same habits as his father, or like his mother, sorry, where it's like, he is just projecting all of the pain from his previous relationship onto this person. Oh my fucking god, bro. It's like poetry, it rhymes! Oh, I mean it's basic. I mean it's easily read. It's something even any layman behind can understand. Yeah, that is true. Okay, fair enough. I mean, either way, it works, right? Sometimes the best thing to do is just keep shit simple.
Right into the system.
Out of the way, Rags.
Jax, look. I know we don't get along, but I think I might have found a way out of here.
Have fun being crazy.
And I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid. You never know until it's too late.
Yep.
You're not looking too good. You gonna cry? Looking like this? I'd move on. And probably forget about you.
Hey.
The cope is strong with this one. Holy shit, this is the first time I've ever seen an episode of this show. This is really good. Why are you watching this stream? Go watch the other episodes. Don't spoil yourself. Fuck.
I didn't know you could play the piano.
I only know like 2 songs. Why are you here? You know everything now. So why are you here? Just to rub every mistake I've ever made in my face?
I'm supporting you, that's why. You know what? I appreciate that. But if you are going to watch this, I definitely I encourage you, let me just say that. I encourage you to go back and watch this show because this show is fucking phenomenal. From start to finish, this was fantastic. Like, legitimately. Like, this is the first time in a while that I've seen an indie series from start to finish. This is probably the best one I've ever seen. Probably. Like, it's actually that good.
I'm a terrible person. Is that what you want me to say?
Oh my god.
I already know I am. So why does anybody still care about me? You're not supposed to care.
Okay, there's a lot.
You're not supposed to miss me. You're not supposed to love me. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Please. Leave me alone.
She. I know there's a lot of music in the
Making
background.
this so much harder. You're making this so much harder.
You should have just talked to me, man.
It's too late. I did this to myself. There's no coming back from this.
Then talk to me now.
Yes!
I hate you. You know.
Vulnerability, let's go! The size difference here is funny. Yeah, 100%. Like, she almost looked like she was about to grab his dick.
I hate you. You know that? You always have to go and complicate things.
It's what I do.
I was just thinking that line. Stop reading my mind.
I don't want to go.
Stay with me.
Oh my god. Okay, she. This is a copyrighted song, so she. Let me, fuck. Hold on, let me lower this. Okay, now something's actually happening for me to comment on. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been loving this episode.
Oh, you weren't gonna try to take care of him all by yourself, were you?
Ah.
I'm glad we weren't too late. Like you guys keep saying, we're all in this together.
You guys.
Like, I hope you like the Jax plot, because it's about to get overshadowed by something else in time. Oh, fuck. That's good. That's really good.
Having a lot of complex thoughts. We're still human.
That actually hurts, man. No, 100%!
I hope it's enough to keep him contained.
He should be calm in there. Darkness is soothing to them.
He better be. You know how many arms I had to go through to get him in there.
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Doesn't that hurt?
I've been through worse.
Thank you for doing this. All of you.
Hey, someone had to do something.
That's nice. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, man. Okay, the hard cut is so fucking funny. Sharknado meme. Here it comes! Okay. Alright. Kinda feel like crying. No, it's that good, dude. Yeah, how is he still alive?
Was I truly that bad?
So, do you want it in numerical or alphabetical?
Is this really what I deserve?
They tried to delete me. They're in the wrong, right? Did I ruin this? Again.
I guess, like, the best reasoning I can come up with for why he didn't get deleted, maybe it was because of how rushed. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, did it disconnect? Is the stream okay? I just got a notification that OBS Studio disconnected. Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh, my God, man. Don't fucking do this to me. No! Okay, reconnection successful. Are we good? Okay, the stream lives, refresh. Yes, refresh the screen if y'all can. I think we're fine. I think it was just an OBS thing. I just got a notification about that. We're good. We're back. We're back. Holy fuck. We've been through enough headaches, man. Come on. Let me have this. Good God, man. Good fucking Christ. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I was just looking at things. And also giving people time to just rejoin and do all that good stuff. But I think we're okay. We are fine, so let's just keep going. This entire sequence is just wallpaper fuel, man. Oh man, he's pulling the Linkara run. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. This is an interesting visualization here. I mean, they are code at the end of the day, I guess. Gigantrium break! Scans obsolete. Blue Cafe. Not Mike Ross? Not Magic Mike? Wait, fuck, what? Oh shit. What the hell? Hold on, what? Hold on. Let's see. Susie J. Ackerman, Abigail Brooks, Zoe Ragavan, Leroy Mateo, Grant Best, Riley Versailles.
I was irresponsible. I turned them against me. And for what? I could create intelligent beings that do whatever I want, but I can't create them. After all, is their free will not what made them alluring in the first place?
But they hate me. They abandoned me.
They're from a world so much bigger than mine. I'm keeping them locked in a cage.
They had their fun out there. It's my turn now.
Demons.
If I leave them unchecked, they could kill me. They already did.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that was a whole ass self-defense, man. That was gross. That was really, really gross.
All this power we had together. But we just can't exist like this. I'll miss you. I really will.
Alright, somebody check on Twilight Town. Okay, yeah. Yo, I just made that joke, but like this shit really looked like a Kingdom Hearts level in the overworld.
Hi, Kane.
I don't know if I'm ready to face them again. I don't know if I deserve to be forgiven.
It may take time, but all good things do. I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
Wow, okay. Oh, that's something.
I understand that you're afraid. And you have no reason to trust me after all I've done. But I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want to give you control of this place. I've learned a lot about you and your world. I understand now that keeping you under my thumb just isn't right. I don't expect forgiveness, but I hope you'll at least accept my offer.
Kane, you really caused a lot of hell for us. It's gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again.
If that's even possible.
But despite all that, it's good to have you back.
Did you need any help with?
No, not yet, anyway. We've worked something out.
Understandable. Oh, I've made something for you. Feel free to join me by the stage whenever you're ready.
It's gonna show you the human centipede.
No more secrets. No more mind games.
Alright, here's the lore dump, I guess.
Pomni, Abigail Brooks. She's still an accountant, but she seems to have opened up more, and is hanging out with new friends more often.
That's cool.
She even has some of them in her videos with her, which she still posts on occasion. Ragatha, Susie J. Ackerman. She appears to have left her hometown, cut all communication with her mother, and has excelled in her career. She's made many friends, and it looks like she has a strong, genuine connection with them. She seems happy, like she understands who she is, and that she matters to people. Gangle, Zoe Raghavan. Despite her injuries, she's made a good recovery in the hospital. She quit her fast food job and has gotten a new job at a small design firm. She even began posting pages of her webcomic online.
And so and also is making so much bank because every ship online, she just makes fan art of it and people go crazy.
Zubul, Riley Vercellis. After hopping around with different jobs, they look like they've settled a bit and opened their own bar.
Nice.
It seems to be a successful one.
Yeah, she seems like the barkeep type.
People all over the city come to it as a hip alternative destination where they can feel like themselves, free of judgment. Kinger, Grant Best. He's still working in tech, and is still happily married to his wife, Destiny. They appear to have 2 daughters together.
Nice.
He looks like he's a good dad.
Mixed race couples? Cringe. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I mean, at least there's that, I guess.
Jax. Leroy Mateo. After being unhoused for a few months, he was able to room with one of his close friends. He seems to have gotten a stable job and is able to pay rent. He and his friends go out every now and again. Weirdly enough, a spot they seem to frequent is Riley's bar.
Is any of this actually real?
You definitely have it in you.
Definitely.
Not sure about mine, though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
I don't quite have the same power that I used to, but I can still make this place better for you. I'm keeping the worlds open, so you can do what you want when you feel like it. We're gonna be able to build this place into something better. For all of you. What do you say, Abigail?
With all that being said and done, Abby is out there, living her best life. And here, I'm just Pomni.
While I don't dislike the redemption they gave Kane here, I'm so burnt out on the "they came back, they weren't dead" narratives. Yeah, that's pretty rough to just do off rip. Like, I wonder if having both of these be the same episode might also play a factor as to how rushed this feels. Like, I feel, obviously, these are both halves are like both the same like length of like a full episode, almost a full episode or whatever. So like, I wonder how it would feel is if they just kept these two separate. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I do like that Kane has gotten to this point, but on the other hand, I feel like it would have been better if he was dead and like characters had to figure this shit out themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't feel like this fits for Kane. Yeah. Like, if they were going to get to this point, like, redemption arcs are hard to do because you need the time to do it, man. And the time clearly isn't here. They clearly want an uplifting ending. But you really gotta yada yada your way around some shit in order to get here. And I don't like that. I don't think that's smart writing. It's definitely not the best they could do here. They could absolutely do better. Especially after Kane's crash out happened last episode when he went full am. Yeah, 110%. They're literally watching it on a screen is bugging me a bit. I mean, that too, like, I think it's just tacked on. Like, I'm fine with it as is, but it would have been better if we just had maybe just one more episode in between this, with the characters just trying to figure shit out. So you can kind of tell that the passage of time just went on and on and on. And then we have Kane come back a little bit. And then we have the redemption there, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. But, like, definitely, yeah. Wow, such stellar commentary from fucking manga comment. Yes, I'm manga comment. And remember to, I don't know, wedgie your fandom, right? I think that's what he says. That's what he says, right? Yeah, he wedgies fandoms, dude. but no, like such great commentary by Kaiser Shonen. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're just going through the montage here. Damn Kaiser, examine your fandom, yeah. Damn Kaiser, you didn't tell me you were manga comment all along. I know, dog, I hit it so well. I hit it so well. Why you think, we've never been in the same place before? Don't tell them about those streams that we did together. That never happened, okay? I was just really, really good at ventriloquism. There we go. I wonder what he's gonna have to say about this. Like, I'm glad at least they didn't bring Jax and all the other abstractions back, but, like, it feels way too clean. Yeah, 100%. It feels way too clean given the length. But, like, I understand. But I also am like, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. But yeah, y'all said there was a post-credits thing, right? But still a good ending overall, I think. Okay, as an ending, on the whole, I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. And I think the reason why is that it's very, very carried by the first half. The first half is fucking phenomenal. And they all happen to live in the same place? Okay, man. Alright. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Oh, I think that's the bus that took them, right? Where they got their brain scanned. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, there you go, I guess. Shit, dude. Alright, and that was Digital Circus. This is gonna give me, this is gonna give me a lot to think about here, man. I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about it on the whole. I don't think it's terrible. I think everybody's going to have like a very, similar take to me where it's like, it's very carried by the first half. The second half's ending is just way too fucking clean. But like, what is there to analyze and talk about is so fucking good. And that is absolutely why I'm absolutely gonna give this a like as soon as I'm, signed into my account. Because I'm not signed in on Microsoft Edge, unfortunately. So yeah. So I'm very tired. I have to go on a trip with my family tomorrow. So unfortunately, I can't close out on any of the other videos that we have tonight. But we are going to stream next week. With things running as good as they are right now, we are absolutely going to stream again next week to cover some of the rest of the fucking videos. I'll probably just do it before Bad Fanfiction Night on Fridays, because why the fuck not, right? Why the fuck not? So yeah, there you go. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Thank y'all so much for coming by and commenting and donating and all the other good stuff. I really fucking appreciate it. Are you gonna compete with Bad Fanfiction Night? I mean, I'm definitely not gonna do it at the same time. I'm probably gonna just, do these streams at 6. And Bad Fanfiction Night is going to be at like 10 o'clock. So it's like, yeah. Better yet, I should probably do it at 5. Because we ran for like 3 hours. Well, 4 hours, technically, counting, like, the beginning of the stream where I crapped out. Oh, the post-credits weren't shown in the theater? That's weird. Okay. But yeah, it was, like, 4 hours at this point. So, yeah, we're probably better off just starting this, like, 1 hour earlier. Just to be careful, right? Because I absolutely want to see what happens in the Age of Scorpius, man. This shit is crazy. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and thank you all so much again. Make sure to just like, comment, subscribe, check out the newest video, share it if you can, do whatever. And I hope to see you on the next one, alright? I'll see you guys around.